Welcome back to a little bit of Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Yes, this is a brand new little remake of a very old PS1 Dragon Quest game. Even though it's number 7 in the series, it was still like mid-90s. That's how many they would pump these games out every year. So along came the DS, the wonderful DS. Like, who doesn't remember how amazing that handheld was? And they did a remake of Dragon Quest VII on it. So that's what this is based on. You can see him running around. It's like a little diorama. Pretty fun. This one is a standalone. It doesn't really connect to the other one. So if you wanted to start with this game, you're completely okay to do so. Pretty damn fun. Turn-based combat, but it doesn't have random encounters. You can just bump into them like that. But it looks like a diorama, doesn't it? It's wild. Looks like you're literally running around a little model that you would get as a kid. And I love that. The art in these RPGs. I know they have to do different things to stand out. By God, they do. Nice. Came out in 2001, right? Isn't that mad? Holy Christ. Holy Christ. On the PS1, right? I said the 90s, right? Sorry, I kind of just meant all the Dragon Quest, right? Where they used to come out every year. But I hear you. How's it going, Subdish? Subdish! What a great name. I love that. You're so useful, but no one appreciates you, Subdish. No one appreciates you like I do. Lovely. Hell yeah. So this one, how do you get out of here? This one has a huge demo as well. I've noticed games having massive demos. So no excuse. Even if you don't feel like you have the money for it, go play the demo because all of the progress saves over. So we're with our little friends here. The prince, there he is and he's red. We have the hero who looks like almost like a hobbit on his clothes too big for him. And then we have Maribel, who's a very cheeky, know-it-all kind of friend. Probably a love interest. Now, for beating the demo, we also got a separate outfit for her. So she kind of looks like a little Latina kind of girl. Like she's running around ready for her quinceanera. Isn't that what it's called? Quinceanera? Like a sweet 15 instead of a sweet 16. It's pretty cool. So in this game, as I said, it's different to the others. So what you do in this one, as wild as it sounds, you're collecting pieces of a tablet, like a stone tablet, and that lets you teleport to islands during different time periods and bring them back. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool idea. The other games are basically big evil monster, dragon lord, take him down, get your team together, you know. We just got the ship. It looks pretty cool. Sometimes you look at this and it's like it's hard to believe it's real. It's so beautiful. Nice. Yeah, the PSX, I remember that, right? When there was the PS1, they spelled it O-N-E and you get a little version of it. It was good days, good times. There's so many great RPGs. You saw on my Switch menu there, I was playing a little bit of Trails in the Sky. That could be something later. This year we are going through Xenoblade, or at least some of them. I want to play Xenoblade 3 because I never got to, and hopefully we'll get like a Switch 2 version of it because they all badly need an upgrade, you know. And then I wouldn't mind like playing either through the Final Fantasy 13 series or Final Fantasy 15 because I didn't give them enough love. Nice. Dragon Quest VII is actually my second favourite. Nice. After Dragon Quest V. I bet you can guess which one's my favourite. It's usually the one people jump on, but I genuinely mean it. It is my favourite. Dragon Quest VIII. I love it. PS2. Journey. What was it? Journey of the Cursed King, the Forgotten King. Wonder which one we go to next. It doesn't really tell you which. So we can pick these little ones. So if you kind of recognize some of the art, it's from the legendary and sadly late, he just passed away recently, Akira Toriyama of Dragon Ball fame. So this kind of remake on the DS really tried to zone in on a 3D kind of version of his beautiful art, because the original was kind of sprite based, wasn't it? If I can go to either one of these, or do I have enough? I have 2 pieces. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be getting pieces together. And pretty early on, I'm just kind of after the demo. Nice. Okay, we can go to this red island. Nice. Lovely. People were telling me to turn up the difficulty for this one. Alright, you've assembled a newly assembled tablet. You want to travel to another world? Let's go! Quest 8 is very good, and there's a lot of people's introduction to the series. Yeah. I can see that for sure. Off we go! This is the PS2 being so popular, right? My God, though. The PS1, PS2, some machines. Look at this! Going up to like a little volcano island. Just throwing a hat into the volcano. Must be... Whoa, it caused an eruption? What the frick? I think they weren't expecting... Oh my God, what kind of celebration is that? Have you finished this one, played this one? Jam, oh my God, the entire village. Yeah, so we're seeing a kind of a time travel thing, so we're going to have to go back and stop them from causing that eruption. What is this, Hawaii or something? You ever see that video of the dude who throws a giant rock into a dormant volcano, and it apparently starts a huge eruption.
Through that village.
Crikey!
You saw it too.
Look how cute she looks. She even looks like that in
There's a
the
volcano off in the
cutscene. That's
distance
great.
there.
I don't like her normal outfit. She looks like a
But it's
freaking
not been boom or anything like the one
gypsy
we
girl or
just saw.
something.
Maybe it was all just a bad dream.
Looks so good. Well, halfway through this remake. Nice.
Hey, look!
They're both there. Oh, nice. And which do you think is your favourite?
No way! I think we're stuck
We're
here.
not coming back. I think the consensus seems to be the DS version, is it?
That huge rock.
See, there was a lot of great
What we
remakes
saw was real.
on the DS. Sometimes the PlayStation would have
Well, we won't
the
figure
better
it out
version as
standing
well.
around here.
Remember, like Chrono Trigger, and it had
Let's head
these
to that village
gorgeous,
and get
also
some
Akira
answers.
Toriyama. Got these lovely FMV cutscenes. They didn't tend to make it over, sadly. Yeah, playing this, the Switch 2 version, I don't think it really matters too much. It's a little bit more crispier, that's about it. Trust me, there's no reason to jump in and get a Switch 2 right now. Now, if the prices are going up, maybe, you know. I've seen people buy a PS5 because they're in fear of the prices going up. Going by that dream or whatever it was, nothing really blew its top. People need to have. Okay, there's no time to waste. 7. I called him 7. What did you call your guy? You probably sounds like you're a huge Dragon Quest fan, which is great to hear. But it sounds like you probably named him one of his original names, which was like Oster or something, wasn't it? Oster. Group of enemies. Look at these. I like when you start each year. You see how the color palette is dulled. It's not just because you're in the shade of a forest. It's sort of to represent that you're in the past and something's gone wrong. I don't know what the big bad is in this game though. I never got to play this game. It's my first time playing this. And I've been playing the HD 2D games. Now I have those playthroughs over on YouTube. If you ever want to check those out. It's been really special. 3 is amazing. New one's really good. Streamlined compared to the previous one. Yeah, the moonlighting in that. Hell yes. I'm so glad to hear that. I like when they do that. How do you feel about Maribel? Who is your favourite character? Probably someone I haven't met yet. Should we look around the village we saw? Alright. I like to have them chatting because it's fun. But what are these two? What are you guys doing over there with your playing with your hammers? You dirty little shit. I want to fight this big old cat. I love the names they give everything. It's always a play. These one probably werecats or something like that. Damn. What we got? Shabby Cat and the Bodkin Archer. The Bodkin. We met these little purple guys running around. They're called Wovergines instead of aubergines, which is what us in the Europe lands we call our eggplants aubergines. Bonk! That's what you get. Yeah, I should probably turn the difficulty up. But how much more difficult? You know what I'd rather do is just turn. I think you can do it as well. Just turn the enemy health up and then the damage up or something. Sometimes you just go too far, or the XP up or something. Alright, little buddy, what's your name? Vicious. Okay, so he's a bit sparkly, so he's a little bit stronger than the rest. We'll see about that. Get him, Maribel. So Maribel's that classic kind of tropey character where she's sort of a know-it-all, a Hermione if you want to say. But she has a heart, you know, and I think she fancies the arse off the hero as well, as they always do. Ooh, we got Lightning Slash as well. Get him! Flame Slash! I think I accidentally made him weak to water there, so the Flame Slash worked backwards. Ow! He's looking absolutely vicious. Dazzle. Riz. Hata! Oh, somebody's getting upset. Someone's getting woke. Ocean's Devotion. Good lad. Yeah, the Trails in the Sky, the Legend of Heroes series, I never got to play those. So I've been messing around with the demo for that, and let me tell you, it is cool. You can play each fight in turn-based like this, but you can also just fight them out and about. So many great remakes. Creeping up. A dark presence calls for backup. What the frick? Oh my god. And he's using Unravel on them? It's gonna give them all attack power. Wow. Wow. I don't know you like that. Get rid of his little minions. He's probably gonna summon them again. That didn't kill him! Uh-oh. don't think I have anything that can attack multiple people. I need to heal her. You got boy. Get him with the flame slash. Probably shouldn't have fought this guy here. Jeez. Playing the game on PC, how do you find it? Is it good? You getting no like frame rate issues or anything? Using a controller? Oh, didn't like that. Oh my god, he's freaking dead. Oh my god, oh my goodness. I run out of MP at this point. Oh, damn it, he's wasting the ocean's devotion. Gotcha. Kazap. Oh wow, this guy's nasty. Just as I killed him. I should have went after him. Oh now she's getting worked up. You asked for it.
Here I come.
You've been so spoiled with all of the demos, my goodness. That Neo 3 demo, I got like 3 streams out. It was like 15 hours. Insane. Ocean devotion. The hero's kind of a pseudo healer, honestly. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Jesus. He's finally settled down. Settled down with another archer. Here comes the boom. Alright, you can heal her because she'd be hurting. Why is he focus on her so much?
Oh, cheers.
He's just jealous of her dress. Sure you are. Wishes it all. I use Linux. Okay, well there you go. Well, you're a smart one, that's why. Screw you, Windows. I've seen they put Dino Crisis 1 and 2 on Steam, which is great. They're like a $5 on sale. Guess what? They also came with anti-cheat and antivirus and all that other shite that Steam puts on there. So dumb. So my advice, if you want those games, you can get them on GOG without all that stuff for the same price, and they've also been there a year. And GOG will also have things like free mod patches with like maybe a widescreen mode and stuff. Things that Steam you can do on Steam, but it's a huge workaround. You have to dig into the files, find where the patch is itself. Usually it's in like either a Google Drive or something like that. But yeah. So if I want to play some Final Fantasy 9 with I think it's called the Midori mod, and it's someone who has used AI scaling and hand-drawn a lot of the backgrounds fully themselves. It looks like a brand new game. But I keep hearing about a remake, so I'm like, this is what the same thing happened with Xenoblade 2, and I know what's going to happen. It's like as soon as I play the game on stream, they go and announce a remake, remaster, whatever it may be. I'm the anti. I don't know what it is. I'm like a Murphy's Law. Or, I don't know what the heck. This happens, I swear. I am not against it if I have to be the arbiter of good stuff. But, my brain's like, I ain't gonna play this again. Is it gonna bring more people? Oh my god. I'm just gonna finish that guy off. Screw you, baby. Screw you. Hey, Soap Dish, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Cheers to you. I do love RPGs. I grew up with them. It kept me going as a kid through some, rough years. Staying up till 4 in the morning playing RPGs. Boosh. Should have got him before that. Appreciate that. So I try and I know it's a little harder to stream them because you either have to focus mainly on that one game or it'll never get done, right? And as I said, we just did finish Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and its DLC, which was fantastic. That was one I missed on the Switch. I know, bad me, bad. But it's just one of those things, And then by the time I was in the mood to play it, everyone was like, it's anime, it's shite, it's blah, 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 blah. Like, Jesus Christ, do you guys enjoy anything? Trust me, any game out there online, if you look hard enough, people will talk you out of everything. They'll literally talk you out of just having fun, Begrudgers. That's all they are. You absolutely go after these devs if they're being greedy bastards or if they're being, like some of these games are hiding spyware and stuff, Those some of the friends slop like that yap because they use your microphone and stuff. They're hiding like IP catchers and things like that. Proficiency as a fledgling fisherman. No, you're the hero. You know it. He leveled up to level 10. He's after dropping something nice. A Bodkin Archer Heart. Cool. Yeah, and other ones are You know, they say it's anti-cheat and stuff in a single-player game, and then in reality, they're grabbing stuff. Let's see how that. I got a couple of monster hearts right now. What's this one? Got agility ring. Is that good? What does agility do in the game? I got that from the demo. I think completing the demo. I have a little bow tie. Come on now. What does this one do? Strategic savvy. I don't think it does anything, does it? Oh, 20% more damage inflicted when amped up. Oh, is that what the thumbs up means? When amped up. I thought that just meant they were weak to it. Is amped up not when they're like got the blue glow around them? It's a little bit confusing wording there. Oh well, it's okay. This one's evasion chance. This one is allowed to survive a killing blow. I don't want to give out to this guy. Don't really like the prince too much. Not only is his head too big for his body, as an Irishman, I do not respond well to any forms of royalty. In fact, if I had my way, I'd find a very, very deep sinkhole, and I would throw the entire royal family into it. But that's just me. Okay, I wonder what agility does. I don't know. Amped up is when they use the let loose. Yeah. So I wonder why there's little thumbs up beside it too. Interesting. Yeah, the Magori mod. You use that? Nice. Hell yeah. I know they have like, there was like another mod built on top of it, and it just added a few extra things. But so good. Like, here's to every single fan out there that's ever modded or fixed or just has a love for things that much that they want to do better. Because we know the devs ain't going to do it, right? If there is not money to be made, they will not do it. I know copious amounts of games that will never get an update and they're just left to die. You know, I kept all these seeds as well. I feel like it's a good idea. Now, normally I would just dump them into the hero character, but I don't know who he's going to be yet. He's probably going to be the hero. Let's see, where are we going here? Emberdale. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh my lord. That's like 17 jokes at once. That's great. So the first island we went to was called Ballymalloy, and they were all doing Irish accents. It wasn't bad. You know, a little cringe as an Irishman, but look, I've heard worse. I've heard Colin Farrell himself do a bad Irish accent. But there's a soap opera on TV here in the UK and Ireland called Emmerdale, and it's about a farm, and it's probably a play on words for that one there. And then Ember, we have the lovely Ember in chat. You know, I keep seeing Ember pop up everywhere. I was looking at the Kenna 2 reveal, and the fucking name of this dev is called Ember Lab, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. She's everywhere. She's everywhere. And now we got Emberdale, huh? I think it's just a nice word, right? Sometimes you don't want to say flame and burn and third-degree burn when you can't skin grafts. You don't want to say those things, you know? So Ember sounds a lot nicer. And is a lot nicer too. I've gotten so much life out of Baldur's Gate 3. Hey, there we go. I should have known. If you got that good taste, you know your Baldur's Gate 3. Have you tried going back and playing any of the other games? The Mini Mayoress. Look at this. The old Baldur's Gate. For me, I won't lie, I don't have that much history with Baldur's Gate. I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 either. Boo! I know. Maybe one day, right? If the need is there. I did play Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance when I was a kid, though. That was my shit. Look at these little guys. Leave me alone. I just want the item. Go on. Seed of Life. Oh my. Why does the Seed of Life have to look like a coochie? I'm sorry. I know this is a PG game, but we're all just thinking it. I just say it. I just say the dirty part out loud. Isn't that right? Like, look at this. It's called the Seed of Life, which we know is jism, and then it looks like a coochie. Look at that. Maybe you haven't seen a coochie that looks like that. Maybe the clit is a bit low. I don't know. Let's talk to this nice lady here. Hey, Mrs. Delphi, how you doing? Yeah, I come. Tourist that ticket, huh? Well, you marry a lot of powder around here. What the hell is that accent? This is Emberdale. There's not much to it, but I hope you have a nice... It's a northern accent. I can't really do those. What do you mean? This is the village already. You have to do, like, Yorkshire accent. Your eyes, have you not? Your eyes. Oh, wow. Struck by flaming disaster. Oh, I don't know. What's this guy doing? And he's gimp masked. What are you asking? What's the big flame native? Sort of daft questions that. Did they worship the flame? Here in Emberdale, we worship the fire spirit, you see. Fire is a huge part of our lives. Sure it is. You're about to die from it. Did you know there's a big volcano off to the north? You know what? We saw our burnt month erupt. Okay. Don't be daft. We have our little wobbles from time to time. But an eruption? Not on your Nelly. It's almost for the festival. I thank you not to go around scaring folks. Alright, that's what's going to happen. So as I was saying before, these tablets, you get them together and they're going to create these little vignette stories, which is very nice.
Ah.
Every island has its people, its story. It's a clever idea. I think after doing the last 6 games, you have to understand how much RPGs were moving at a pace back then, you know. By then we would have had a lot of Final Fantasies, like 2001, Jesus Christ. And, you know, with Dragon Quest being the OG, they're the ones that started before Final Fantasy. They want to shake things up. We got something. Look at her. Go on. Read my future, Mystic Meg. I can see it's red fate, but it's there, alright. What is it? Huh. Just a big idea. You are interrupting me mid-prediction. What's that daft lass playing at? I told her not to let anyone back here. She needs her lug holes clearing out, that one. I went near something then and I'll get off, start all over again. I have no idea who you are, but luckily I don't care. Now clear off, stop bothering me. Oh wow. Damn. She's got a robe and a knot. So it's a clever idea, yeah? The last 3 were part of the, what was it, the Zentiant? It's like, or Zenatian? One of those, anyway. There's 3 games based around this castle. And the first 3 were all part of the Erdrick, which they're trying to bring back as well. See, Pamela, okay. Grab yourself one of the trademark tonics. Maybe get your fortune told. Okay, the way they're spelling this accent is not... When they did the Irish one, it made sense. This one doesn't. Maybe? Well, you're not going to get either for a while, whether you want it or not. It makes sense when we hear someone actually speaking, you know, instead of just... Yeah. I suppose when you're Irish, it's a bit easier. Oh, damn, we got a whip. Thorn whip. Oh, yeah. Does this one attack everybody? No, I don't think so. Doorbell, only she can wield the dumb. I think it might affect her magic. I know it sounds crazy. This one, leather dress. Leather dress? Sounds good. Slime earrings, okay. Doorbell, they can all wear them. Sounds good to me. Alright. Put a bomb. Got her defenses. Horrendous. Oh, she can't have both. Let's see. A slime heart with the slime earrings. It should turn into a slime. Why not? Final Fantasy IX came out the same year. Wow, isn't that crazy when you think about it? Damn. Yeah, it was right at the turn of the century, wasn't it? It was the last hurrah for the PS1. And then people had already seen a trailer for Final Fantasy X. So they really shot themselves in the foot. So it sold really poorly. And I would argue Final Fantasy IX is one of the greatest RPGs. It's so good. What did you find, little... By God, but cheers. Really hear me treasure. I loved little Patrick in the last village. Oh, Pamela really knows her stuff. Predictions are always right. You sure she didn't just like throw that out the far side? If there's out you want to know out at all, you should go and ask her. She's the bee's knees. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? I love 9. I do hope they can bring it back. I mean, honestly, with that Majori or Magori mod, it's pretty perfect, right? It doesn't break any of the gameplay or anything. I don't know. Yeah, people just want it. And if you look at Final Fantasy X, I know maybe the HD collection thing doesn't make it look that well, but God, it in general it just holds up so well. Jeez. In fact, I still have my big CD-ROM box. Oh, that's great. I used to love those boxes. Oh my God, that was such a treat. Because back in the day with the Settlers and Operation Stealth, you get this lovely box and you'd lift it out and just all the floppy disks would be in there, but you'd get manuals and upon manuals in there. It was crazy. Nowadays, the closest thing you'll get to that is like when you buy a tabletop board game, you know. But yeah, those great physical editions of PC games, they don't really exist too much anymore, don't they now? Nowadays, you might get some physical PC games. Fucking rare though, and it's just a disc. It's just no one even has disk drives anymore, do they? Nope. I do. Just for writing stuff. You got it right. Always been a PC gamer. Hell yeah. It's as good time as any. How do you feel about the Valve the Steam machine? What do you feel about that one? Trying to sort of break into the console market. Yeah, honestly, I think it's an unnecessary product, but we can never underestimate the stupidity of the average user and how much money they will use to just have a bit of comfort, right? The concept of the Steam machine is to bring the PC to the sitting room, right? To the living room, so you can have into the entertainment center. But we know anyone with like a brain knows that you can do that anywhere. Yeah, maybe you don't want to horse your PC into the living room. I get that. You don't even need to do that. You're just running cables. But in reality, most modern PCs, at least in the last 5 years, are very, very light. You know, everything, unless you're rocking like multiple GPUs in the same PC, they're very light. My current one that I got last year, it's a 4080 in it. I carry that under my arm. I couldn't believe it. The old one I had before that, you couldn't kick it, it'd break your foot. It was that old. I was born yesterday. Now go on, tell me true about your travels. No. Give over. Okay, he's not letting me go. Go on, son. I knew it. I can't help wanting to know. Give a look for myself. Be happy. There's a pig and muck. We can only see a new place or two and meet some fresh faces. Nice. So a lot of these people we need to remember, because once we do this little time travel stuff and we bring them back, they're like, I don't remember you, or some of them will remember us, you know. You go and fetch a prescription from Pamela. Oh wow, okay. Thought she was just a mystic Meg. Now she's given medicine. That mightn't be a bad thing. And she slowly poisoned this one. So naturally youngsters want to see the world, my lad, though. He's different. See, I asked Pamela. She is it's like Palmolive or something. My brain keeps wanting to do that. I swear. Oh yeah, baby. But yeah, those are good times for sure. She's the floppy disks. I'll tell you all how old I am. But you'd have to keep changing them out, even just for the opening cutscene. There's just such little storage space on them. They're worth one. There's a lot of old RPGs that I just didn't get to play till later. You know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I played everything. It was just impossible. Living in Europe, it took, 2+ years sometime, if at all, before we got some of these games, because they felt like the translating between them all was not worth it, and they didn't feel as though we had enough of, a hardcore gaming community in Europe, which obviously was complete bollocks. But, yeah, the translating stuff was always the hardest. Even to this day, some people argue some of the old, like even Final Fantasy VII, the old one, has some very, very rough translation. I think it recently isn't it getting a new version now? They're switching things up. They might be messing with the translations as well. I think it's too on the nose that they're putting out a new version of Final Fantasy VII in the middle of them doing Final Fantasy VII Remake 3. So I would expect there to be an Easter egg or something that's changed to make it fit with that game. Because Square do seem like the kind of an arse backwards company to do that. It's like, oh, well, this won't make sense in the remake. Let's just change it in the original. It's like, oh my god, I'm telling you, I love those directors to death. I love those games, but there is not a brain between them. They are so marketing fucking focused. All they think about is when's the next orchestra happening? When can we shill some kind of product and merch at them? And I get that it's a company, but it pisses me off, man. They haven't been the same since Sakaguchi, and I'll put it right there. He's the beast bollocks. He's probably had his own moments too, and he did go off and try and make that movie that nearly bankrupted him. So he's not without mistakes either, but he knew what he was doing. He had a passion. I think that's what they lack for the most part. But I do see the passion in what's his name? The Final Fantasy 14 director. He went on. They finally gave him Final Fantasy 16. I could see the passion again, Although 16 is barely an RPG, there's still a lot to love there. I call it Final Fantasy Game of Thrones. Okay, I guess we're going to head on to the volcano. I thought there was someone else we could talk to. Clearly we saw some kind of mirror figure with some girl or something. What are the cats to spawn? What the frick, dude? Ain't no scaredy cats. This girl that they have, she must be the festival girl, the chosen one. Are we allowed up here? Burnmont? Hey, up! There's a face not seen before. Tourists to take it. Yeah, I'm trying to do like a mix of Emmerdale and Coronation Street. This path will take you straight up where the fire spirit lives. It's a sacred place for us. That's why I let it off. Off Cumdens like you come in. I've never heard of that. Off Cumdens. That's a good one. Head down south here and we'll come across a village by the name of Emmerdale. That's the place to go if you think, okay. What about you? We came from there. Strictly forbidden. Except Richwood.
Hey.
I want to take a peek up top here. Sorry, buddy. How about you? Oh, jeez. I didn't do that. Who farted? I said it was just a little rumble. Now there's a rumble and a half. Festival can't be far off now. What's that? Yeah, I assume they think the festival puts the volcano back to sleep, and it did the opposite, did it? You almost had me. I swear you tourists get funnier every year. So the funny thing is, I guess we can't use our boat now. We're in these little pass segments. Come on! No entrance, no exceptions. Yeah, I think they did a great job. It's actually very impressive to get that diorama feel. I know it's based off of the remake anyway, so they were halfway there, but they did a great job. And I know I don't usually use motion blur, I actually hate it, but they're using that mixed with a kind of a depth of field. So really it's almost like a vignette where the outside layer of the entire map is quite blurred on purpose to give you almost like you're looking through a magnifying glass at them, you know. But the best use of a diorama in an RPG was actually, I know I'm bringing him up again, I'm not a super fan, I swear, but Sakaguchi's newest game, Fantasian Neo Dimension, that is actually done using real dioramas that he will film with a camera and then put the 3D models in the game. It's pretty damn cool. Scanned and all. Pretty cool. He does some great work for sure. But he spent a lot of years working on mobile RPGs and mobile games, and I won't lie, it's a complete fucking waste of time. But anyway, teach their own, you know, you'll always have someone coming in here. We underestimate from a Western audience how big mobile gaming is in Asia. It's just as simple as that. We'll never understand it. You know? While they're over there playing huge RPGs on their phone, we were playing fucking Flappy Bird. We were playing Bejeweled, you know? Just a whole different world. Okay, so where do we go from here then? There must be somewhere else. Let's see. They don't have like a castle. Oh. Hold on, mister. I'm trying to see what the map is. Maybe we can get over there or something? That's where we came in. Oh, I wonder. I think we just gotta keep talking to old Mystic Meg over here, as I like to call her. I go from one Mystic to another. We had that Mystic Witch in Criso. But yeah, I try and play a lot of indie games, but JRPG is definitely where my heart lies. Now, it comes down to it where when I was a kid, I just had so much time, no responsibilities, and that it was so much easier to play the games, right? And more time, so it's a little bit harder these days, I won't lie. And streaming, as I said, if you don't like to focus on these games, it's going to take you like 6 months just to finish one. Alright, come on, miss. No, she's not good to us. Trying to get Pamela out for a while, you know? Should we just rest for the day? Let's go rest at the inn. That's usually what you gotta do. I just missed one line of dialogue and it's like, you don't know what to go, you don't know what to do. It's probably hard to watch me play some of these games, because if they're your favourite game or a perfect game, you become kind of particular about them, I guess. When many of you sort around these parts, go and see the gaffer, will you? Alright, where is the gaffer? Hey up, thanks for coming all the way out to see it. It means a lot, you know. Oh, especially since the festival's about to get started. It's a bit of right. Oh, is it almost Scottish, really? Nice. No, worked up just thinking about it. You never forget your first time. Oh, first time in the place is just... Oh, we got some boxer shorts. Very nice. Steal it all. Here we go, you the gaffer. Where's the girl they picked then?
Oh.
Hello. Hey, up. Look, see the mountain over there. Fire Spirit lives from up there. It's champion, is that? You don't want to take a gander? Yeah, okay, I'll take a gander. You're not allowed, the view's all mine. Alright, fine. Jeez. 7 looks at the bookshelves. There's a book entitled The Analects of Confucius. 7 takes it from the shelf as a look through. There is no shame in hiding behind one's shield, but this is what a shield is for. But do not hide your shame behind your shield. This is not what it is for. Confucius say I shit myself. Alright, let's go. How do? Is he gonna talk? No, it's interesting which ones get voiced and which ones don't. Welcome to Emberdale. I'm, oh Jesus Christ! He's the gaffer. Ah, come. I lost how many wobbles we've had today. I suppose that means it's nearly time. That's right. The earth needs to let out a big fart. Cracky. What's going into you? You've got a right face on. Is there something you want to tell me? Yes. We had a dream this place was gonna get swallowed up by the lava. What's that? Volcano erupting? Daft. And now to provoke the wrath of this fire spirit. Nice. Yeah, this one, Fire Spirit Volcanoes, definitely feels more Hawaiian based, but they've stuck with the British motif that they do with all their games. Actually not when we're about to hold a flaming festival in his honour. I'm used to seeing volcanoes up close. They'll wind you up there. It's understandable, I'm telling you. Now to worry about. Yeah, I feel like 7, 8, 9, are they all kind of on their own, doing their own thing? 10 was a an MMO, wasn't it? I think people still play it today, or they have ways of doing it anyway, right? I guess now we can go up there, can we? With a plan of attack. Nice. I looked through the drawers 15 times. Can't stop me. I could have missed something. Interesting hearing we have to say it, did he? So there's no way that we saw back there, we just dream. I mean, all three of us dreaming the same thing. Come on. It was a premonition. Baryak, Pamela. What nonsense you talking about? Thank you not to interrupt. Now, where was I? Was she gonna predict it as well? Something's going over by the well. Let's go take a look. It's right there. It's right there. Well, what is it? Look at it.
Everyone,
please.
please.
Reminds me of the grandma
You've got to
from.
listen to me. I've had a vision in me.
I've had a vision. I was right. It was Northern. She looks like the grandma from Tweety Bird's grandma. You know her. I always liked her.
A great tower of flame rising up from Burnmont. This whole
Burnmont?
island swallowed up
It's
in
Coronation
rivers of
Street.
molten lava.
Molten lava, isn't it?
I'm telling you, when the return of fire ritual's over, it'll be the end for Emberdale. We can't go through Wit Festival. We mustn't.
You're befuddled, Pamela. We can't
Pamela.
call off the festival we hold in honour at Fire Spirit now, can we?
This is like a Postman Pact scene.
Ah, that's right. All that to achieve is earning us both
That's right.
fire spirits higher. So,
Surely there's no one in the UK that actually
You're
speaks
telling
like that,
me
is
you
there?
don't believe in me prophecies after all these years?
I believe you.
Shut up. I weren't asking you.
Oh, fuck you, Rick.
Nolan, you lot, what's all this commotion in here now?
All this commotion.
It's Pamela. She said she's had a vision, and that Burmont's going to blow, and that we should call off the festival.
Oh.
Blooming Nora, why did you have to say all that
Blooming
in
Nora.
front of everyone, Pamela? You know how they panic.
I was just doing me job. Passing on messages from realm at supernatural is what a fortune teller's supposed to do.
It's the weirdest episode of Coronation Street I've ever seen.
But the Flaming Festival
The
is what
Flaming
binds
Nora and the
Ideal
Flaming
World to
Festival.
Fire Spirit. If we were to call it off, well...
Then they think it's gonna go pop off.
Do you see? Your baseless chelping has wrought his wrath down upon us.
No. It's not true. No.
Which means we'd best get a move on and get things started.
The truth be told, I've been loving these remakes and HD 2D remakes and all that, just all over the place. But where in the name of Jesus is Dragon Quest 12? I played Dragon Quest 11 on the channel. I think it was right around the time I started on Twitch, you know? So where the heck has it been? They said they're going darker. The logo has like cool flame indentations. You're like, ooh. As we know, a lot of RPGs have gone much darker to try and sort of grow up with their fans, and then they can still plug into this kind of nostalgia. It's very clever. Like Final Fantasy 16 is, as I said, it's Game of Thrones, basically. You know, it's fucking crazy. There's sex and violence and murder and death. And a lot of the other ones as well I've noticed are going a little darker, like the Tales of series with Tales of Berseria for sure. I know Tales of Arise kind of moved back a little, but that was actually quite messed up too. Like most of Tales of Arise is about like slavery and stuff. It's like, what the fuck? But Tales of Berseria was super dark. Crazy werewolf girl going killing everybody. So yeah, I've nothing against that at all. We went through that era during the early 2000s. It was all about edgy. Every PlayStation franchise decided that it was edgy. Nintendo with their tribal stuff. So yeah, as mad as it sounds, I keep hearing of a Nintendo Direct. Now some gobshites like, oh, it's this week. Now, I didn't hear that. I did hear the end of February or possibly early March, depending on them. But it's supposed to be, as they like to put it, the big one. You know, it's supposed to be a first-party Nintendo Direct. They want a 3D Mario out for this year. Don't know if it's going to be Odyssey 2 or something Galaxy related. Somebody saw some early footage of the Mario Galaxy movie. Didn't really like what they saw. It's like a mumbo-jumbo mess of like Odyssey, Galaxy, Sunshine. It's like, Jesus. And I wouldn't put it past them. It wouldn't be Illumination's fault. It'd be Nintendo's fault. I think they didn't expect the Super Mario Brothers movie, animated movie, to be so successful. So now they're racing to the finish line. When you and I both know that we could get a movie in the middle there, then go to Odyssey. I know they're just basically... The idea is loosely based on the game, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sonic's overdoing its own thing. Sonic movies are great, but like most of those movies now, they're a hard watch because of the human actors. If it wasn't for Jim Carrey, those movies would be nigh unwatchable. They picked the most stupid... That James Marsden guy, he usually plays the dumbass prince in every like fantasy girly princess movie. He was in like Enchanted and all them. And he's just a hard watch. That man is a hard watch. I have seen Cardboard with more charisma and character than that lad, but he keeps getting work, so good for him. Anyway, but yeah, let's just cut the bullshit and cut the humans out of these movies, man. What's wrong? Like, are we so scared to do animated movies? I mean, like, things look better than ever outside of AI. Just drives me bonkers, you know? So silly. I just did a Dragon Quest movie in live action. And I love how every day, every trailer, you talk to someone and not a single person can come to a consensus whether they like the Netflix One Piece stuff. They either think it's complete trash or they're like hyped for season 2 and they love it. I'm like, which is it? And this sends a horrible message to Netflix. Because if Netflix sees that most people hate something, but there's a core group of people that love it, then they're probably either going to cancel it in its first season or make 17 seasons of slop. Looking at you, Stranger Things, that should have ended after season 3. But yeah, it is what it is.
You'll see, Pamela.
I think what it boils down to, my dear friends, is that most of Hollywood and writers and video game writers are flat broke, creatively spent, and out of ideas. They couldn't write their way out of a toilet tissue paper, and it's so bad. And then bring in, like, we haven't even felt the damage yet, but give it another 5 years or so, and you're going to see the worst ChatGPT AI written scripts that are being passed off as humans writing them. Ooh, I can already see some of the dialogue and stuff.
Are you there?
Jeez. Anyway, sorry. Mini rant.
That's our gaffer.
Strong in arm, thick in head. I like that.
The festival and he brings the chuffing thing forward.
I thought she was going to be mean, but she seems to be nice. Maybe she was so angry with us because she was getting a little vision of the volcano. So what's cool about these, not only does this work from a gameplay perspective, you can hop on and play for an hour or two. It also works from a streamer's perspective. I could just do most of the island events in a stream and be finished like that. It's really cool. Maybe.
Let me see. Yes. Oh, that might just work, you know. I reckon you've got what it takes.
Oh, thank you. What it takes.
You lot come and see me in a bit. I'll be back at Trading Post waiting for you.
Thanks. The villagers of Emberdale appear to be largely unconcerned by the apocalyptic prediction made by one of their number and set about preparing for the Flaming Festival. Alright, love. I love the way Maribel runs. Now that I see it, I originally said it was the Naruto running, but if, you know, her Maribel's quite like a Latina name, and then you also kind of see this dress really makes me think of the quinceañera, the flower in her hair. I do think that running is, the way she's running is more like a dance, you know, it's more like how they would at some of the festivals and that. So that's cool. I like that. She's okay as a character, but I just hope she kind of grows. Most of the Dragon Quest characters do, you know, they're not going to be a pain in the arse the whole way through. Nice. I do love a good JRPG. To me, because I didn't have much access to anime when I was younger, it was like Dragon Ball and Pokemon, and people would consider them the bare bones, you know, or Yu-Gi-Oh! I was getting that lovely anime fix from games, you know, and then the odd ones I got to watch very early. I'm not going to lie, they were from like spurious DVDs and videos I would get at the markets and stuff, so I got to watch some of the very, very obscure stuff, things I couldn't even name, and they were just so amazing. And most of them were still in Japanese and didn't have a clue what was going on the screen.
Hey!
Nice. Introduce. Alright, I am the Prince of Esgard, to be precise, yes. And I'm Maribel. Very nice to meet you. That's the nicest I've ever heard you, Maribel. Right, Stephen, let's get down to brass tacks. You believe a little premonition I have were true, don't you? That's because we had it too. Seven tells Pamela of the vision seen upon arriving at the teleportal. You what? You're saying all the witness the same as I saw in the prophecy? Oh, well, that's proof enough for the fire spirit's chosen after these uncomfortables carry out his work. I'm surprised she didn't say like, well, I'm the one doing premonitions around here. You know? Don't take me job. If we don't take action, the vision will be undoubtedly come to pass, which is where we come in. You lot have the power to prevent a repeating disaster. I've seen it clear as day. So what do you say? Will you save the village? I don't think we have much choice. Consent. That's the spirit. First things first. You think the red tablets would take us to a fiery island, but it's probably too on the nose. Alright. Or maybe they did. Maybe I'm getting confused. There's some more fishy going on up there. You mark my words. Wouldn't credit the fire spirit ever wanting to cause an eruption. Trouble is, the time we would take a closer look is when the festival's on. Even the gaffer's not allowed to go up there. Now, we don't have control over time. You understand? We go on these tablets and we have permission, or a premonition, but it's mainly we're in the past, and then we solve what's going on, and there's a portal, we leave, and then the island gets brought forward into our time. Why we're set in the past, we don't know, just to save the world, I guess. I don't know if there's any big bad. Right now it's just, even the trailer kind of gives it away. This game is more about connecting the world, saving the world from its own disasters, right? There is some bad monsters out there, but we don't know what the big villain is, or if there even is one. There might not be one, you know?
Hey!
Let's follow Pamela's advice, head back to the inn. Yeah, it's always that, isn't it? I love their little clothes. I don't know if there's other outfits. Oh yeah, there is, right? Isn't there? You can get the Dragon Quest VIII outfits for him. Do you ever notice that most of the pre-order stuff, or most of the outfits you get for these games, even the HD 2D ones, it's always the Trodane's Togs, as they call, which are basically the hero from 8. And like, it's the one game that never got like a full remake. I know we got the 3DS thing and all that, but that was sort of like, you know, when we think of a 3DS remake, you think of like Ocarina of Time remake, or even Dragon Quest VII's DS remake. That's a true blue remake. But I wouldn't necessarily call it a Dragon Quest VIII one. It was just kind of repositioned to work. I don't even know if it had the full open world, right? But, yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I don't know if 8 is just kind of perfect as is. I wouldn't want it in this art style. I don't think it needs art style change at all. By then, it was so focused on, where is the bloody inn? Everything else is the picture. It's like this one. Is it this one? Where's your damn inn? That's the church. Anything else going on in the church? There's dude. This ain't no church. But yeah, by then it was PS2, you know, so the cell shading had come along leaps and bounds by then, so it holds up, in my opinion, pretty damn perfect to this day. Where's the damn inn at? Right. You guys even have an inn? At least delicious. Right, it is out there. Maybe there's a little home over there I didn't bump into yet. Over here? Oh, it is there up on the roof. Okay. I couldn't find... Where's the door? The door's over here. What kind of jackass did that? I like that. You snoop around all over. You never know what you're going to find. But yeah, it's nice that you love 5. 5 was very good. Was that, God, what was that one called? I always get the Sentinels in the Sky. I think that was 9, right? Get that one mixed up. Yeah, 5. I hear a lot of love for 5 for sure. I was part of the... Is that the one... Which was the one where we were going through like different dimensions? Do you remember that? It's like... yeah, or like dark and light realm and all that as well. That has almost become a trope, right? To go light and dark realm, but everything that started it did such a good job with it. Link to the Past and Metroid Prime 2, where I mentioned that before. Link Between Worlds, I think, is one of the most unsung heroes that so badly needs to be given some love. I know we got Pokemon Day coming up soon as well. Normally I wouldn't care that much, but it is a big anniversary, so apparently this new generation is exactly what we've all wanted, which is a proper boost in graphics and gameplay. So fingers crossed for that, but I don't trust anything from the Pokemon company, really. Then that Poketopia, I might give that a try. It's basically meant to be Animal Crossing with Pokemon, over 300 Pokemon in it. Could be cool. It's either one of those things that is just wholesome enough to keep you going, like Animal Crossing, or it's just a money-hungry grab, which is probably right. And then the rumors of them doing, possibly just putting the native versions onto the store of the old Pokemon games, starting with Fire Red and Leaf Green. But I think the rumors are they're gonna be 30 quid a pop, which is believable because it's greedy, you know. But I would prefer that over an NSO. I'm sorry, I don't really like all this. I see a lot of people playing stuff on the emulator, on the NSO stuff, the Nintendo Switch Online. It's crap. It has horrendous borders outside of like the save state stuff, which I can get in any 2-bit emulator and do a better job. It's just really lazy. I've spoke about this many times, but the emulation from PlayStation and Nintendo Switch, and they arguably have great libraries, are done so lazily and so cash grab that I almost refuse to just pay for them. Any of those games, it's crap. I know it's just borders, you can do things with that, but lazy bastards, crazy, just pure out. And what they did first was, this is the sneaky part, they cease and desist all of the emulators. You know, Emu Paradise shut down. There was like 20,000-30,000 different games gone, and then they don't do anything to save these games. Nintendo's just like, oh, we're going to piecemeal and send them back. And what's worse is Nintendo, this is why they get a double slap in the face. They don't just get the gloves off slap in the face, they get a double backhand and another slap, you know, because they had this thing called a virtual console, which was all the native versions of the game on the Wii and the Wii U. You just paid one fucking price, and depending how old the game was, it was cheaper and cheaper. You go back to N64, it was $15. The Wii was $20 game, whatever. Not gonna went back. It was like $5 for a NES game. And you just owned them, and they worked. It was the native version. There was no emulator and none of that stuff. They probably did use a form of it, but you know what I mean. It felt like Xbox Live Arcade, and they just burnt all that. And people still hold on to their Wii U's because of that. Anyway, that just drives me bonkers. And they'll get me started with PlayStation, how lovely a system they had between the PS3 and the Vita. You're just like, oh, all these games work so well on the Vita. And that all pissed that away too. Idiots. Anyway. It is where it is, I guess. It's very hard. Like, once they start doing that stuff, like we were talking about Final Fantasy IX, you can buy so many versions of that anywhere, it's all there. But it's the same thing again. Horrific borders. Horrible fucking running like crap. Not an ounce of love put into it. But that's Square. Half of them released as the mobile version with horrific jaggies, like something I haven't seen since the old days. And the font looks like a mobile phone Comic Sans. Is a joke. But it is what it is. They fix them after people give out about it enough, you know. That's not good enough for me. You can fix things, you can brush all the dirt under the mat, but I can still see the pile of crap that you tried to get away with. That's how I feel. Anyway, look at this little guy. These guys are kind of funny. Now, some of these, I've noticed they bring them back, and, you know, it was different times, so there's certain characters and creatures and certain wear can feel a little bit, you know, cultural appropriation. But, I don't know, it's got to do with context and intent, you know. We're just making a fun little character to chat to. You don't come around here trying to, you know, besmirch and make fun of a culture. That's the way I look at it, but I know people don't look at it that way. Look at this, the festival is starting. All sorts of stock, and especially for the festival. Take a look. Welcome to the item shop. He's got like nothing else different. Oh, look at his stone axe. Only for him. Ooh. God, you might have to save your money when you get to here. Only gives him a lousy 4 extra. Yeah. Now, the only thing I worry about is there things I can miss, you know? Some of these games are like that. I miss a lot of stuff. Don't you? I'm the local innkeeper. Oh, sorry, I have a few little text here. Look at these kids running around. So nice. Little do they know, like, this place is probably loosely based on a little bit of, like, Pompeii as well. They absolutely burnt up all those poor people. Jeez. Hello, sir. Does not like a festival put a smile on your face. Cup of tea, a butty, or even Quest 7 and some good company. A butty or 7. I like that he used 7. I thought he was talking about me. But a butty, if you don't know, is like a sandwich. And usually it's a chip butty. So bread and butter and some chips. Some fries. And you think that's nasty, but the salty potato is lovely. One of our little Irish treats here is we'll put chips into a sandwich. Or crisps, as we call them. Like salt and vinegar and bread and butter. And it's the nicest thing. Like, I don't know, I think when you drink so much of the alcoholic beverages, oh, here's the girl they get. Oh, you're the chosen one. I've been employed by the gaffer to dance at the festival. You're going to be thrown in there. A gang of small children appeared to have taken a prime dancing spot in the middle of the village square. Oh, that's cute. That is very cute. God help her.
Oh.
Yeah. That is nice. Yeah, I think when we drink so much, you just crave salty food and you don't realise it. So, eat anything. My favourite thing to see is people like in a country or a city or a local town, and they will fight to the death over what's the best takeaway, you know? And it just cracks me up. And they have a scale, you know, and the scale, it's like a tier list, but the scale also works in a sense of how drunk you are. So you have like a drunk scale. It's like that crazy beautiful, crazy hot scale, you know. Is she hot? Well, she's probably crazy. If she's not that hot, she's probably not that crazy. Obviously that doesn't really work in real life, but it's just a fun little joke. But yeah, it's the same with the takeaways. Like, how good are they and how drunk are you? If you're sober, they're probably shy. But if you're drunk, you eat them off the back of a camel's arse. Oh! Okay, I probably shouldn't have that. It's you. Well, what do you think of the Flaming Festival? I trust you're having a fine old time. Glad to hear it. Best is yet to come, though, right? We're all just going to melt and burn up and turn into ash. My favourite. Won't you grab a buddy or two and have a cup of tea while we wait? Return to the fire ritual. What kind of buddies are you making? Come think of it. I haven't had Pamela about this. She's not joining? Don't you worry about her, lad. From what I hear, she's cooped up in the shop praying with the fire spirit. No, let's help her out. She's stubborn as a mule. Now. That's not very nice. Okay, so let's go find her in the shop. Poor little Pamela. They're purposely spelling it wrong as well. Like palm. Like read my palm, you know? That's what they're going for. Okay. Nice. Alright, missus, what's wrong? She's so worried, are you? Hey up, you lot. Festival's finally underway. Apart that Burma won't open until the return of the fire ritual starts, though. Okay. In all that kerfuffle, did we actually get to heal up and rest? We're counting on you when we're up there. Don't go forgetting that. Happy for you to enjoy the festivities till the ritual gets started. Let's get this. We're not even in the start of the game. We're in the pre-game, you know what I mean? Basically, you can see there we're getting these vocations, and he's a fisherman. And look at them all now. Well, there's the hats they throw on the fisherman and all that. But we haven't even begun. Like, there's jobs and vocations. There's multiple characters. Like, this is a big one. Right, Marty. What we got here? Welcome to the village, Emberdale. Yeah. They're kind of crazy hats, aren't they? Mix of a pirate hat turned around. Sort of like a sombrero. By gum. All the grub left over. I wouldn't leave anything. All they got anyway, I can barely zoom in. I see like some kind of roast. I see spaghetti and meatballs and marinara sauce. That middle thing looks like possibly a pie, I'd say. Don't know. And then there's like a big old rack of lamb. What we got over here? Some cheeses, of course. Some fruit and veg. Some quiches. Who doesn't have a quiche? What else? Corn. I'm just gonna make myself hungry. Look at these little kids running around. Stop. You have no idea. Look at it burn. Look at it all burn. Okay, this guy's a twisted fire starter. Stop locking about like that. Your flame will go out. That's cute. You think it's dangerous to let little ones carry flames in their heads? Nah, we grew up with fucking fireworks and throwing. We used to throw sparklers in the air, catching fire and things. It's alright. I don't know how dangerous it can be and how. Oh. Look at this over here. Another old green. Now then, it's nearly time to head up Burmont. That sounds like another little town. Okay, here we go. When's this going to start? We got to beat them to it, basically, and stop them throwing things in there. By gum, you've not got your flames. Yeah, take this lot, so will you?
Okay.
Alright. You guys brothers or something? Yeah, look at this. Right, as everyone kits out with flames for ritual. I up all the folk who go with Berman. Grand, let's get started, shall we? Alright. Hope it's not too loud, is it? These games do. Actually, I think it is. Take it yet all set. Hold on. Turn it down a little bit. The music is fantastic. Oh, it won't let me go. Okay. Let's do it. But Nintendo games are wonky with letting you mess with audio. It's all good. Why can't we just have universal audio for everything? Is it that bloody hard? I tend to err on the side of a bit louder anyway, so if you ever feel yourself turning my streams down, that's okay. I do that on purpose because you can only mute it so far, right? And you can only raise the volume so far. Mute will always take it to 0. Some people have very low streams. If you ever want to know what your volume should be, listen to one of the website's ads. I know it's like, oh, horrible, but that's a good gauge. I find YouTube ads to be shocking loud. Listen to one of them, and then just you'll know. So if your stream is very low, people will turn up your volume, and then the ads will blow their fucking ears into Timbuktu. So don't do that. If you get close to the ads, when those things naturally happen, it won't be so loud then, will it? Nice. Never had a chip buddy. No, really? Or a fish finger sandwich? Oh, haven't had fish fingers since I was a kid. I doubt they've gotten any better. There's pretty low quality fish in those, my god. Good old Captain Birdseye, right? I did used to like them. I still love me fish now. The fish I have now is, well, I'll have a yummy piece of salmon that I'll bread myself and have a nice bit of soy sauce on the side. But the fish and chips is just from the chippers, and it's pretty low quality. It's gone so expensive. You won't get a fish and chips now for about €15. It's disgusting. So I end up just getting a fish portion, which is usually all like white fish, which is barely fish these days. I'm sure it is what it is. Nice. Alright, new flame. But it is, yeah, Chip Buddy is great though. Hell yeah. Now it's all about the air fryers. I still don't own an air fryer, but you know, since I've lived on my own, I always had electric fan ovens, which is exactly what an air fryer is. They just sold us the dream. You're, you know, spraying a bit of oil or whatever you're doing, and then it's heating up a coil and moving it with air. It's a fucking air oven. That's all it is. A mini oven. Happy Emmerdale's. No one is killed. They're sleeping with sleeping with each other. Then 3 seasons later, it's like, you're cousins, for God's sake. I swear some of those dingles were sleeping with each other and they're cousins. Wasn't Chastity and some other one? That was called Chastity. Hey, look, at least there was a show back then. Say what you want, but when I was a kid watching those shows, I remember Brookside. Brookside was insane. There was one episode where it just blew up an entire petrol station and killed like 3 people. I'm like, what the fuck? They just don't do it anymore. And Brookside was based in Liverpool, so my god. Now half of them from Brookside are in Coronation Street, right? Lindsay Corkill, she's in there now, but yeah, it's the most boring shite. I was home there at Christmas and me mum, poor old mum, she still watches them. Oh, it's utter shite. One person trying to poison another. I'm like, just get on with it. And then we got Mrs. Doyle from fucking Father Ted in there. Couldn't believe it, but at least she's a breath of fresh air. Oh my god. But yeah, just those shows should be shut down. There was one episode I was watching where it was the most annoying character, even when I was a kid. His name was David Pratt. And he is a Pratt, or Platt, whatever the fuck his name is. And he's the most annoying dipshit. And he's caused so much trouble over the years, but somehow he's still on the show. When people like leaving. But this episode decided it was going to be cool. I think it was directed by him or something. But the whole episode took place inside of his brain. It was like Inside Out or something. So weird. It was just yapping away the whole time. I never wanted to dig my fucking ears out of my head more than listen to that idiot. He is a prat. So annoying. He works in a hairdresser's. I mean, what more do you have to say? He does fuck all, man. Wash the woman's hair. Look at all these dudes. Alright, I'm not talking to everybody. Move out the way, bitch. It's me next. Won't be long now. So they throw it in there as like a ritual. But what they're actually doing is stirring up the volcano, which is bad. But yeah, there's a video of a guy who throws a rock in a volcano in real life and causes a small eruption. You should look into it. It's like the lava crust or something caused it. Almost, I always compare a volcano as gross, but to a pimple bursting or something. Gross! But that's what it's like, so I assume that's the way it works.
Oh.
Nice. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm happy to say that Return of the Fire ritual is about to start. We gotta stop it. Grand, I'm first. Me. Now then, there's no rush. The purpose of the ritual is to show our respect to the fire spirit. It's not a race. You know, playing favourites. You don't need to worry about. There could be that old granny could be sleeping around. You don't know. Or Mystic Meg with her balls. She could be rubbing other people's balls. You don't know. All the subs are just dark and depressed. You think so? Damn, I suppose so. Yeah. Well, back in the day, they were insane. They couldn't get through a Christmas without killing someone. I think the Vic has been blown up like 16 times. Good lord. Johnny come latelys. Yeah, I think I did see a little bit of EastEnders at Christmas, and it was deeply depressed, and somehow Ginger Lad came back and he was moaning and crying. I'm like, good lord, he used to own a car shop and used to go around killing people. Anyway, there you go. That's what happens. The fact that the Mitchells are still around, it's like Phil Mitchell. I'm like, dude, it's like his leg blowing off, his hand blowing off. He had hair at one point. Grant Mitchell. And there they are. Like, how are they still going? You know? Dangerous. Dangerous. Alright, gonna have to stop this. We must. Trying to see is there any other games coming out. I think right now it's like the big hold your breath until Resident Evil 9 comes out. It's an interesting game though. I was talking to someone about this recently. I felt the same way with Resident Evil 7 actually. But it's one of those games where you've got the really, same with GTA 6, where you've got this huge big hype around it. I'd say, you know, not as big for Resident Evil 9, but it's like, do people want to watch it, or would they rather not be spoiled and play it themselves, you know? Alright, I legged it up here so fast, thought my heart was about to explode. Shuffling typical. Does anyone in Britain still talk like this? Find out next time. Sure they do. Watch Rate My Takeaway. I'm half convinced he's putting on that accent. Does this hurt? Owie, owie, owie. I love the little hats. Very cute. Yeah, it's hard to find things to not depress the shit out of you, right? Oh, here we go. It's not the very tip-top though, right? What's up? You jumping in, Thora? Sorry they're scary. You give me a fright in my life. What do you think is sneaking up on me like that? What have I fallen in? Can't believe Pamela asked me to keep watching such a dangerous spot. So people don't chuck stuff in. Listen, Grumble, now she's starting right of me. Yeah, she's right there. Sorry. Could have pushed in. Feed at me, Walters. Oh, that's a good one. I was mucking about with Burman. We found deep within. This isn't even a flicker of recognition. Pamela's too deep in divination to notice the party. Cool. Hit when every new character to introduce ends up being a secret child. Yeah, it's always that, right? Secret child. Remember my sister used to watch Hollyoaks and she'd kick the shit out of me just to get the remote. She was a few years older and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Hollyoaks was serious. There was some good shows that came along. I suppose now they all love their Euphorias. It's just become like a weird sex pest show. It's very strange. It's like, there was storylines, right? Anything just to get Sabrina, whatever her name is, Sydney Sweeney. I get them confused. Sabrina Carpenter, Sydney Sweeney. Just want to get her kit off, but everything she does, she gets her kit off. She's in the jeans ad, but she's topless. I'm like, are you wearing jeans as a top? She's in a yogurt ad and she's topless. That's all she has. The girl has absolutely nothing to show or give to the world except the 2 melons. Good on you. Ba-ba-bum. Yeah, see a good bit of like Hollywood and that actually like getting involved with Twitch. Recently there was a film coming out and they were being interviewed by someone on Twitch. It was kind of crazy. It wasn't even like an IRL capacity, because I know some people have done that, like the Austin show and that. But no, they were actually coming on to their Twitch stream and talking them through Discord and that. But it shows, I think, a lot of that mid-level of Hollywood and movies and that, they just can't get the marketing budget. So they're trying the word of mouth stuff. I even see it with a lot of gaming as well. So most of the voice actors are now streamers. Ready to throw your flames into the crater and return them to their creator? No, we're not doing that. Oh, give over. There's people waiting. You ready to throw your flame? I don't want to. This is what's going to cause the eruption. Okay, we have to do it. Right, one at a time now, love. In you go. Oh, you go in next. Wait, what? Throws his flame into the crater. Something a bit odd about throwing flames in a volcano, but here goes nothing. Right, you're adding to the flame. But yeah, so it's interesting. Like, what do you guys feel about that? There's definitely games you'd rather play yourself, not get spoiled, right? And then it comes down to the issue of either not having the time to play it when it comes out or not having the money. It's a tough one. Like, I kind of had my piece about that when certain other games we waited years for, even Cyberpunk, and I'm like, why aren't people putting like £2 or €2 or even a £5 away a week or a month even, and you'd have enough to pay for the game when it comes out. But we don't have foresight. We don't have the power to think ahead like that, unfortunately. A lot of us have, you know, can't be arsed syndrome, CBA syndrome, and also zero self-awareness as well. It's great. It's great. I don't know where it came. I don't know if it was like part of the COVID or something. I think we had it beforehand. It's crazy. So yeah, when the game comes on, it's like bollocks. I can't get it. I don't have enough. I understand that. It is tough. To splurge on the thing, the object, the console, the game, whatever it is you want in the moment it's not easy, you know? And things happen. Secret bills, hidden charges, all these things show up out of nowhere. But if it's just a measly old game, like just put a little away, you know? Not too difficult. I think when it comes down to it, the hype is there, but the want is not. They're like, I do want to play it, but I don't really want to play it. I see other people where they buy 3 editions of a game, and I'm like, okay, now that is a fucking fandom right there. There's no sense or reason behind it, but they just want to support and they love the series. Or if you get like a free game and then there's like a supporters edition, you basically just almost like give them to charity at that point. I like that idea. It's always good to have options. Nice, something strange going on there. Come on, we know it's going to be a dungeon. We know it's going to be a boss. There's some kind of flaming thing down there setting off the volcano. Let me go down there. Come on. You gotta get handed to... Oh jeez, this big guy. You gotta hand it to all the voice actors that do these kind of jobs, because, you know, these are freaking 100-hour RPGs. That's the one that's gonna do it, isn't it? Oh, nothing yet. Okay, time's running out. You've got to get moving. We know it's the lady with the dress that ends up doing it, right? Nice. I don't mind if it's a game that has different choice like Dark Pictures, but saying that, yeah, I get you. And then, like, isn't that Directive 8020 coming out soon? I hope. A single vial. Now, why would you give me that for MP when this already heals my MP? Makes it a bit too easy, doesn't it? No, I hear you. I'm kind of just asking as in general, you know, rather than should I or shouldn't I play a game. But I have noticed. You do notice that when there's big reveals out, you'll actually, I've said this before, big AAA games, you'll actually have less people coming in for that reason. Or they're either like watching maybe a big streamer that they were waiting to play it, you know. I think we're talking about Jack and all them, don't they stream over here as well? Told you, for a lot of them, they still love games to a point, but they actually love being relevant. Like, why, in all hell's bells, why would someone like Jacksepticeye stream on Twitch, you know? Nothing wrong with Twitch, nothing wrong with streaming, but you can stream right there on YouTube. But it's because of relevance, you know? Doesn't he do his whole, like, Christmas thing over here? He's been doing it for years, obviously, you know what I mean? Just when you think about it. I think they're addicted to relevance. And they're scared to lose. It's all about hornpipe, a cheery dance that makes it easier to get worked up. Oh, it's horny dance, right? Nice. Alright, buddy boy. So there's that thumbs up again, but that's not got to do with amped up. These guys always miss. Let's try and save some of our MP. Get him! Even she can attack him. Flame Slash! Flame Slash, it turns into a flaming sword, but he's using a hammer. Make it make sense. Directive comes out in May. Okay, cool. I keep seeing... I wonder if it's going to do like a little demo or something. Because I keep seeing it pop up in some fashion. Look at this. It's cool. It's like looking into the little ants going through the tunnels. Yeah, that should be fun. Yeah, I wonder where all those, the David Cage and that guy was like hinting at probably Detroit Become Human too. What the fuck happened with that? Little shite. This guy's show, I think half of them are... Oh, Scale Shield, I remember that. Half of them don't know what they're talking about at all, do they? Voice actor. This one used to have extra benefit, didn't it? Fire damage taken reduced by 8%. Yes. They've adjusted for a lot of those. Alright. Anything better? No. You'll get nothing.
Oh,
I'm dripping with sweat. By the time we made it back outside, I'm going to be wrinkled as a prune, aren't I? What the hell was that voice you just did? Oh. Looks so pretty. These parts remind me of this dungeon, reminds me of Pikmin for some reason. All those little underground areas. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I've long since given up on the concept of choosing a game to see which would go viral or this or that. Like, that's all a load of crap, honestly. I don't think it applies to smaller streamers anyway. Jumping on bandwagons doesn't really help either. Can at the start, but I think I've seen people do it. I wish I had something like that, but the best thing is to get into like an MMO or something like that, or a multiplayer game, and get in early at the ground floor, and then just stick with it, ride it out. But I never want to be known for just the one thing. I'll try everything. I've noticed every time a game I go like, I won't bother with it, then it just explodes. Like I talked about Arc Raiders for like, God, 2 years, kept bringing up an old channel with this song that would get my freaking channel muted every time. And then I didn't play it because they switched the game all around. And I'm not overly sad that I didn't play it, and I'm still not. There's fun to be had there, it's just not what the original game was, and I blame this extraction shooter shite. It does a good job at it, but if I ask anybody about it, the only thing they mention is the proximity chat. I think Marathon will have proximity chat as well, so that is actually the thing. It's not the extraction shooter at all. All the extraction shooter is really is another evolved type of roguelike. So what you're doing is FPS roguelike. Either you die and you lose all your shit, or you get out and you continue the next run. That's exactly what it is. I could be talking about Dead Cells there. I could be talking about anything really. I could be talking about Hades. Hades nuts. It's really just not a new genre, but it's a new thing to say. It's a fun thing to say. Extraction shooter. What do we call Hades? An extraction MOBA?
All in a day's work.
No. But if it takes the focus off Battle Royales for a bit, that's great. Because that'll cause them to finally have to, all these signposts, finally have to like step up a little bit. No, it's completely random, but that singer, Madison Beer, you know, she's kind of like a little wannabe Ariana Grande. She's doing a Hot Ones. I do watch Hot Ones from time to time. She has a new album coming out, so they all jump on the Hot Ones trend. But she randomly brought up Fortnite, because she streamed on Twitch for a good bit, and she kind of had a thing where she's like shouting. She was shouting at the guys over a Fortnite to basically fix their shit, and that cracked me up. It's like, bring it back, you know, bring all the good stuff back. And I'm like, she's not wrong, and it's that kind of thing. If it went like semi-viral, that would wake them up a bit, you know. I doubt it would. That little alien dude. Anyway. Right now, Fortnite, we used to hear about like the OG, and you'd hear about the new season, you'd hear about that stuff. Even when I have taken a break from it, you don't see any of that now. At all. All I hear now is about the next collaboration. Like, now they're saying Kingdom Hearts is going to be in Fortnite. And you know what's going to happen to that stuff? It's just going to run out. No one's going to care anymore. Even if they bring goddamn the president as a skin. You know? What the hell? These things aren't that hard to fight. Damn, they both missed. I love that old school noise. Get him. Oh yeah, I don't think these things will ever disappear, but people definitely don't talk about it. But like most algorithms, like I used to have those Fortnite Twitter pages ready to go with the leaks and stuff, and it took all of like 2 days or a week tops, and they don't even show up anymore. The algorithm is so aggressive. All I get now is Spanish gaming news, and I never asked. It's not because of Crisol either. It's because one leaker was in Spanish, so I would use Grok to translate it. It fucking thinks I'm Spanish now. I don't really care that much, but it's like, Jesus Christ. Oh no, every time we go lower, another person chucks their stuff in. Did respond to that saying, wait for season 2. Yeah, which got delayed by Yeah, you're right. They responded to like a viral clip from the Hot Ones that wasn't from the or something like that. Yeah, one of those jobbies, right? You dead right. We'll see about that, huh? But like, what do they even mean by that? Are they going back? I mean, isn't there Fortnite OG for that? I don't even think they know what they're doing themselves. I think it might have peaked in terms of execution with The Simpsons. Why can't we have a Marvel world like that? Why can't we have a DC world like that, like actual, instead of the half-assed shit you've got in the past? Okay, I don't need to heal her because she leveled up. Boosh! Might as well fight a few of these. It might be a little bit on the easier side, but doesn't mean you want to get complacent. Yeah, like I said, I could turn the difficulty off. People told me to, but as soon as you do that, like, it just becomes non-fun. I don't mind if an enemy is harder to kill. That's never been the issue. I have an issue with adding 1000 health and we're sat here for 15 minutes on the stream. That's a complete waste of time. And then I'm already fighting the vicious version, so why do we care that much? All I can really do is make sure not to over level, which most people do in this game because of the vocation job things. But now that there's moonlighting, I shouldn't need to do it. I'll do a little bit so we can actually get some of the jobs done, but yeah, there's no need to over level. It's supposed to be Norse themed. I stopped playing Fortnite now as much as I've done everything in the season. Is boring playing random. Yeah. It's just that I'll see how Marathon is. I need something new. Like Battlefield was fun too, but they crippled themselves when they brought out RedSec, and I knew they were going to do it. I called it. In this day and age, it didn't matter if we weren't in inflation, if we weren't in whatever. You offered an €80 product or an $80 product, and you offered something for free that's relatively the same. What the fuck were you thinking? And then it was standalone as well. Like, if you were going to make RedSec free, it should have been part of the game, but then it wouldn't be free then, would it? Yeah, but they're desperate. So yeah, people just all moved over to RedSec, so I moved on. Sorry. I argued that the main multiplayer is way better. Resurrected Fighting Ever, yeah. We had Norse team, so I think they'll try and get Kratos back that way as well. I don't know. I'm kind of Norsed out, I won't lie to you. In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, fucking Dawn of Ragnarok, and God of Wars, and oh my god, I'm Valheim. I'm a bit Norsed out. Nothing wrong with it. Maybe Fortnite will do a better job at it. It's just like no one can seem to do it right. I love now that the trilogy of God of War remakes have been announced. Everybody's showing off the best moments, like the Poseidon fight at the start of God of War 3, and it still looks great to this day. I don't care what anyone says. And it just kind of just irked the shit out of me, where I'm like, we don't need them to fuck this up. And then it pissed me off even more. It was like, God, 2018 God of War and Ragnarok were actually just so bad in terms of, you know, lore and actually grandiose moments, you know, set pieces. They're great games, you know, great story. It's just shite. If you would put God of War 2018 and Ragnarok in any other mythos, Egyptian, fucking Chinese, Irish, McDonald's, I don't give a fuck. You wouldn't have known where it was. It wouldn't matter. It added nothing to it. That saddens the shit out of me. It's just a waste, you know what I mean? I don't need giant creatures and monsters all the time. I just need something. And then, like, to add insult to injury, all that build up for them to have it as a 5 minute. Like, everyone else says, oh, it's over in half an hour. Bitch, go back and look. You're running through this hallway apart to get to Odin, and everything's going on in the background. And it's 5 minutes. It's not half an hour. It's 5 minutes. Everything happens in the background. It's disgraceful. They should be absolutely drawn and quartered. They should be brought out into the middle of Sony Santa Monica and thrown tomatoes. Complete waste of time. And what pisses me off, I just don't even see Ragnarok as a game anymore. It doesn't even exist. I'm just waiting for the Egypt one. I played the God of War 2018 one 10 times over though. But the rest, even that ending was shit. Everyone like losing their mind, crying. I'm like, what are you crying at? That was the most annoying prick of a teenage son. I'm so glad he's gone. Like, thank God. Let him go. Now they can't decide whether to give him a game or not. We have a couple of like insiders, like Shinobi, Jason Schreier and that, and they're like, Everyone's like, oh, it could be the Atreus game they're working on. And they're like, I don't think we're getting an Atreus game anymore. Things change, you know. Project Giant is meant to be the Atreus game, but it might change. If people hated that scene on the yak with Anger Boda that much, I thought it was dumb and bricks as well. But you in the moment, the first time you play it, you're there, you know. You're like, okay, this is lower building, but no, it's not. Oh, shite. It's another sign of Sony's failing quality and failing story. Come on, lads, you can do better. Nothing like a kick up the arse and a bit of a maybe the sales should dip to get them to work better, but they won't dip, you know. They're already people are buying the console in droves for nothing to do. Right now mine is on. I'm not using it. I'm on the Switch. It's on heating my feet right now. It's a great foot heater. So if you want to buy my PlayStation 5 foot heater, you can. You're welcome. Nothing to play on it. I played a demo and I played Ghost of Yote in October, and it hasn't been turned on since. Good job. Way to go. Waiting for greatness. That meme will always be right there. They've been saying like greatness awaits since 10 years now. Still waiting. What do we do here? You jumping down into the... Oh, why not? Let's see where... Yeah, do it! Looks like it's possible to jump down. I would do it anyway. Whee! You can't stop me. Nice. Yeah, we'll have to see. I'd be excited for Directive. I do want to see what David Cage is up to. His team released some good games. Glad I'm not someone we know spending over 2 hours to complete a quest he didn't need to do for XP he didn't need. What? Is that what happened? Oh damn. Was that you like last week? Or was it me? 2 hours XP. What was it? I probably did. I don't know. Dude, I tried to fish any kind of content out. I tried to play the little Lego GTA world thing. That was a cool idea, but nobody cares. It's for a different audience. It's for the Roblox audience. Unfortunately, I'm not the Roblox audience. Oh! You don't stink. Friend of ours, not the movie one, the movie one. It was just for XP, wasn't it? No. As I was saying, that's why after about like when we were playing that for like 6 months, I started to apologize to you guys. I'm like, oh god, I've got you into something horrible here. Because you can tell, you know, when you're doing dailies and that. I used to do it with some of the gacha games, so I feel it for sure. So even that Microsoft reward bastards have me doing dailies. I'm like, you little fuckers, man, this is so time wasting. At least I suppose you're getting a few points out of it. But in reality, like, you're looking at the points you get off there, and it's all this click on this or search that you were saying, and it's the equivalent of about $1. You know, is my time worth more than that $1? Yes, about $1. But I can't lie, you know, playing things like Crystal and whatever else, or if something goes on sale, you just get it through the points and just know you didn't spend any money on it. It does feel kind of cool. Hold on, can I get in there? I think this camera plays tricks. I don't like that. Can I go that way? Move it, lads! Yeah. I'd say, like, it's just a habit for him, you know. He just, you know, he's probably nothing else to do during the day or something. I feel bad. I feel bad. That's why I'll never understand it. I suppose everyone has their own jobs and lives going on, but I'll be like hanging out and chatting with people across the pond, and your brain just gets used to hanging out with them. Or even people here in the UK, they'll be like streaming at lunchtime, my time. They'll be streaming, you know, and during the day. It's like, how are you doing this? But I suppose people can work at night time, or maybe they don't have a job or whatever. But yeah, I mean, some days I get on, I am so completely worn out. I think there was one, it might have been one of the Creasol streams or something. I don't even remember half of it. I was completely like asleep, standing up. It's not the game's fault. Sometimes the eyes just would be burnt out of your head too. A mini medal. How do I get over there? Why are they all chatting there? Look at them. I have to fall down a certain way. Yeah, it's weird they don't let you spin the camera fully around. Very weird. I guess it breaks the diorama thing. Let's see other games let me do it. Oh lordy. You guys better stop. It's like we're counting down to a clock. Dun, dun. I suppose we don't see the hats falling. That'd be a nice touch, but I get it. Really want me to use that. Dun, dun, dun. Everyone's got their own little lives and stories going on. Bum, 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 bum. So I like joining a few streams. It'll definitely be like lunchtime my time. Or it'll be lunchtime their time. You're like, how in the name of... Or you'll see like a lot of people doing those 24/7 streams. Like, I don't know what it is right now, but all the streamers are doing island streams. Have you seen that? One one's like, stuck on an island. I'm stuck on an island for a week. I'm stuck on an island for a day. I mean, obviously we know this is all fake. I do like watching my Survivor. That series has been going for like 25 years, something. 30 years. But yeah, there's a cameraman there. I'm not gonna put their lives at risk.
They didn't stand a chance.
Most of them are out of ideas. And I think it's like the same place as well. I wonder are they like sponsored by... It sounds weird, but could they be sponsored by the island or something? Like, I think they're all... These ones that are going on now, it's like Bonnie and Arky and now Jason the Ween. And it's all the Philippines! You know what I'm saying? Philippines! Well, it is, dude. It's like an Easter egg island. Nice. I almost streamed at the weekend. I've been some of the other playthroughs that I can't finish or if I'm started and I'm playing them, I'll just break out as a YouTube playthrough, YouTube video just to finish them off, you know. If there's one you're waiting on. So I was just recording some of them over the weekend, and you know, when I had a little bit of time. Sometimes I'd be up very late, so I'll just do that. Outside of, and then Saturday I spent a little bit of time with family. Then I went out with a few drinks. I don't know if there's a job he has 9-10 hours. Oh, does he? Is he still doing those? Yes, yeah, I don't know. It's nothing got to do with me anyway. You do your own thing. I remember he was like giving up on it or something before him. A lot of people would do the streaming thing, wanting to be the next this or that, the next Morgs. Who wouldn't want to be the next Morgs? That guy should be in jail. Humans. I doubt this guy is the bad guy, maybe for this area. But this kind of glowing ball of crap doesn't seem like much, but he could be... He could be a bad guy. We'll see. I get that. Like my average stream is like what, like 4 hours. I don't know. A lot of people do 6 and 8, and I don't know how they do it. I suppose they take a lot of breaks. I don't take a break, so maybe 4 hours of constant. A bit different. It becomes the norm. If it's something to distract your mind from day-to-day stuff, that's all good. Yeah. Worked out the other day. Spent around £85. Wait, what? Using MS rewards and real money. Oh, really? £85. Or points, is it? In Fortnite using MS rewards and real money is 0. What? Oh, is it the XP? Bam, bam. I don't know what else to call them. It's okay. I don't think I've banned the words. XP, I hit level 200. Yeah. I remember you saying that. Redeem points for gift cards. For Fortnite, is it? Or is it points? Alright, okay. Jesus, man, that's insane. Oh yeah, now I understand. Yeah, that's crazy. And you use that on Fortnite? What did you get, like skins and stuff? Hell yeah, dude. Damn. Yeah, at least it's not coming out of your money. Feeding the beast. That's brilliant, though. That's some. I know you had to get rid of some of them or something as well, didn't you?
And when that happens,
damn, dude, that's insane. That's crazy. They probably only bought you like 2 skins and a car or something. Wankers. I've always been rough with microtransactions, but with the skins, I always had the caveat. It's like, oh, look, if it's something you really loved, go for it. You know, there's a lot of people like a certain song or they like a certain skin. But once I saw the cars and the shoes come into it, I had lost all respect for them bastards. I'm surprised they're not selling underpants. You know what I mean? Like it's that fucked. And we'll go over and complain about EA bit mealing and piecemealing. That was the word I'm looking for. Piecemealing Sims and all that, and they're wankers for doing that. But sweet baby Jesus, Epic's out here fucking selling you skin tones for money nearly. What happens? The power of the black flame has been entrusted to me. Okay, that could be what they're talking about. We don't know what the bad guy is. I know very little about this game, which is good. It feels like a new game for me. It's nice. Molten magma. Look, he looks like Vin Diesel after finding out Michelle Rodriguez is sleeping with someone else.
And the humans.
Hell yeah, dude. So you know how to work the system. It's the right way. I wish they never got rid of the bits for watching ads thing. I think that's the only way you'll get people watching ads again. They must have been losing millions or something. Could be something maybe Kick could bring in as well. I swear every idea that should work on Twitch, Kick end up taking, and then every idea that Twitch failed or got rid of for no reason, Kick grabs it as well. They're very much a opportunist website, and I'm nothing against that, you know, because that's what Mixer was doing, right? What was it called before that? It was like Blink or Blur or something. Blender. Was it called Blender? And then yeah, they used to do it, and then they were doing some really cool stuff. Like Mixer was the one that first had this sort of almost creator employment program. Now Kick want to do that as well, but this is that's some shady shit. I don't think I'd ever get involved with that. It's an interesting idea. Basically, they're trying to pay you a minimum fee for the hours you stream. You're just getting into, like, I don't do a lot with Twitch, you know, but every now and then it'll reach a threshold. But then if it gets into a tax stuff as well, it's all for nothing really. Twitch take the cut, they all take the cut. That's another reason why I don't bother with sub goals or any of that stuff. It's like, what? Feed the beast of Twitch? Even if it's a couple of dollars? Take the hand and all. Now they're all moaning there was some kind of like Twitch are constantly changing their contract stuff around. So they're moving it over to a new system. So everyone kind of got pushed over and a few got left behind. But it's just a matter of onboarding again. But of course this pissed off all of these lovely little sociopaths. One of them is like an old female COD streamer. And let me tell you, she is the epitome of, like I said, why do not make these young people rich. She's got a room full of tats like they all do. Same neon crap in the background that doesn't even mean anything anymore. And she's covered in tattoos, you know. She's probably got more value on her skin than she does in her brains. And like I love tattoos, but some of them look ridiculous. They're this close to getting face tattoos. And they do it, and you look at them, it's like, what does this one mean? I was like, oh, this is my favourite character from Marvel Rivals. And you got like a fucking tattoo of that? Like there's near a brain. I could literally get a napkin and pass it between your ear and pull it out the other side and just nothing there. But anyway, she was moaning as if she hasn't spent half her money on the shite surrounding her. It's like, girl, if you put, that's what I keep saying to all the streamers, like, put some of that away. Use your money well. I don't care if you invest in fucking Fiverr. Just put it into something, you know? So stupid. But anyway, it just showed once again, like, they're all the same with Lacey, all those, they're all sociopaths in training. They're like little babies in diapers, and as soon as their money's affected, they all come out and show the mask slips and they show their true face, which is they don't give a fuck about you, they don't care if you're in the chat, they're already going to view bot it anyway. All they want is your money. You just want your money, that's all they want. That's all, it doesn't matter. Beam, was that? Yeah, I knew it was like Blender, something like that, thank you. Yeah, it was a good website for a bit, but I think they destroyed like 5 years of budget and gave it to Ninja, and the whole thing went under, and he didn't have to give the money back, it was gone. Another one of Microsoft's fabulous ideas. The irony is if they just stayed there long enough, it would be where Kick is now. They would be self-sufficient without all the nasty. It's one of those things you don't know how good you have it till it's gone. It's like Kick is there, but you're like, am I part of the giant fucking crypto scam Canada money laundering thing or what, you know? I don't know. Nice. Yeah, that's very clever, dude. That's so clever. God, you must have so much points. I buy the odd games on sales out of it and stuff. I think you can get Amazon gift cards too. I should look into that. Might as well if you're going to be doing stuff. It's a little bit extra. Look at this dude. There's another name for them, very bad. It's not just called Easter Island. I'm assuming he doesn't like Aqua yet. Not do anything flame. I don't think we have anything. Let's see what he like. Crack. I don't know. It says it helps with water, but I don't know if there's water and that. Yeah, what else could he do? Lightning. What's Helm Splitter? Target's defense. Let's try it. Helm Splitter. Increases his defense slightly. Nice. Now, does that work for these? And it shows you they're down 1. Now, sometimes it'll do that for a turn. The old games were about turn, but I don't think it'll work now. We got 66k points. Damn. You know that recommend friend thing? How does that work? Help Splitter. We have. Let's see if he has -2 now. Oh, he's getting absolutely furious. He does. Okay. Hornpipe. Let's see if this helps him get worked up. Yoo! The likelihood, whatever that means. Dazzle won't work. Okay. Squash us all. Makes it harder to heal if he's going to squash us all. What else? Focus Spirit of Strike, forcing the next attack, which will be certain to hit. Increase attack power by removing status elements. Let's try that. About the same. Oh damn. Raise the temperature. Fiery breath. See, I could have possibly done. Here we go. Now he gets freaking worked up. I wanted that to work last time so that we could dodge that. That's okay. Use the Ocean's Devotion now. Maybe it's too soon. It does wear off by itself. It's probably a bad idea. Heal her anyway. The rest of us are kind of okay. She has such weak defense. Oh, none of these work on him, doesn't it? Why is that? It says like the temperature stuff, is it? Just smack him, see what happens. What about you? How come lightning doesn't really do anything? Just the temperature of ice and water, I think. I guess lightning isn't a temperature. Musters its strength. I'm mustering. Aqua. Apparently he's using mine now. Oh, that sounds okay. We back? No, these still don't work on us. Wonder, yeah, something about the ice. Guess I won't waste her turn.
All set.
And heal us. Nice. Ocean Devotion, baby. Didn't hurt me at all. Doing alright. 30 and 40. Let's say lightning resistance. Right, no, these still don't work, but he's getting into the yellowy orange now. Nice. Recommend up to 15 friends. Yeah. 1k for every friend once the search tree. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't seem to work too much. I just miss when they used to do the event where the point gamer score was worth. Oh, really? That's insane. Smash out some easy platinums. Yeah, people used to do that with it was a Game Pass quest or something. I didn't jump in that quick enough. Just trying to value my time a bit better. Okay, what else can we do with her? Let's see. She might still be okay. Even if it doesn't do that much damage. And 20 might be okay. It did 3. Fuck you. Bastard. Huh? Must be all the strength in the world. It's weird. That's like Dennis Rodman. Someone had said. Dennis Rodman, yeah. Name's Dennis Rodman. What else can we do? Anything else? Smack it. Does more damage with her fucking fist. He's almost out of MP. It's gonna hurt a little bit. Ooh, you nasty. You nasty, trifling ass, big ass, head looking head. Oh, she's feeling worked up. Any of these do work, okay. Oh, she's getting upset. Now she's pissed. Pissed. What have you done? 43 damage. Oh, 41, I wasn't. Stupid, man. Pilchard pie, you have that fucking drop. Just eat your food. Num nums. I love num nums. Hey, is not my goal? Oh, of course, because I healed. Yeah. I'm gonna finish him. Style. Couple more of these. Bing bang bosh. Real good nosh. Something like that. But I healed her ass. Thanks, I told you. You gotta roll with it. With these big nostrils. It's time to die. Jabba jabba doobity doo. Finish him. Bye bye. I knew she could do it. Nice. I don't mind doing that. I didn't realize I had saved up so many medicinal herbs. 35. Crikey. Yeah, that's such a clever idea. I see people doing that, I was saying, with the leveling system, PlayStation with the easy platinums as well. But they just don't give you anything. I had originally thought, God, way back when, it was like, what, 2007, 2008, something like that. I was told that your gamer score points were actually related to, like, you could spend them like money. So that was what got me into Achievement Hunters. Now when I found out, I was like, you know, face palm. But then it was too late. I'd already become super addicted to getting achievements. Up in defeated.
I have been defeated.
You have? Because you stink.
And by humans, no less.
Who are you expecting?
But my overthrow is of no consequence. Though I perish,
The black flame
itself cannot be extinguished. Soon, fools, you shall witness its unbearable power.
That's scary. You always do that in anime and JRPGs. The K. No one actually laughs at that, did it? It's your black flame. The big bads in these series, because they're kind of Akira Toriyama and kind of cutesy, they never look that scary, you know? Even Dragon Lord was like, you want to like tickle his little belly. Some of them can be a bit odd looking. They're nice. They're almost, some of them look like comic book villains sometimes. Looks like a Suntarian head. Oh, really? Okay. I love how he said modern Doctor Who. Oh, fucking modern Doctor Who. Yeah, bad feeling about this. Come on, Seven, let's get up to the crater at the double. Don't tell me what to do. You go this way? That's right. We go up. We jump into the hole if we go up. Possibly jump down. He brought us here. I already did this. Where's the other little cave then? I was hoping it would bring me to the one surrounded by the cats. Must have missed it somewhere. No catty. Are you catting me? I'm sorry. I think it's in there somewhere. Okay, just turn the camera all the way around, that'd be great. What are they like? What do you like? There's no monsters. There's no monsters gone. And that's where we started, wasn't it? Oh yeah. Let's see what's going on. Can't stop it. Oh my god. Did you do this? What the? It's that weird black fiery thing. It's evil itself.
Oh.
Looks like it's made of black flames. It's possible. No way things are flame. Flames are nice. It must be something else. So some evil creature. Yeah, exactly. Flames give off light. That's where they're warm and they give off light. Not this thing though. It's almost the opposite of flames. Blue flame. I think this is what Pamela saw in the vision of hers, do you? If it is, we better do something. You better do something. Alright, don't drop your hat in there. Excuse me, I'm yet to throw my flame in the crater. Would you explain what I'm supposed to do? Don't. You don't know, it says it right there. Throw the flame in the crater. Just don't do it. Alright, what is it?
What in heaven happened down there?
I'm sorry.
You need to tell me exactly what you did and what you saw. And don't leave anything out, okay?
Is that the we killed the fire spirit, I think. Oh shit. Happening inside the volcano?
Well, that don't sound too clever.
That don't sound too clever.
From the look of it, I doubt we'll be getting rid of these black flames too easily. But we've got to do something. I
We gotta smoke them.
We know what'll
Come on,
happen
toke,
if we
toke,
just
patch.
leave it be.
Alright.
Is there not some way of putting it out, Pamela?
Bit of water.
I was just wondering that myself, Gaffer. If there
I
is
was
a way,
wondering.
I don't know
Oh,
of it.
aye. I have to shit myself. Why should not ride around
can't
with
you
a
do
crystal
a
ball?
prediction or something? I thought you were supposed to be an all-knowing fortune
Yeah,
teller.
exactly. You tell him, Gaffer.
Oh, did you know? And there was me thinking I would know but a medicine woman.
This really is Postman Pat.
You're lucky I'm in a good mood, lad.
I'll see what I can see.
Oh, she's a pagan. Throw her into the hole. What is it?
I can see something. I can see a man.
Man.
A right grubby man,
All
to be
right.
honest. And in no fit state
Wow.
to boot.
That's not very nice.
He's holding something in his hand.
A vase, is it?
She said
No,
vase. Who
a
says that
bottle.
in the year of our
And
Lord?
there's some
It's
kind
fucking
of liquid in
vase.
it.
Vase. Is it vase or vase?
Hold up.
A
It's
war was
you,
fought over vase
The
and vase.
Bernie Greed.
Uh-oh.
You're there. And you're having a right old chinwag with him and all.
Some old grubby man. Could it be Dermot the Hermit?
Sorry, that's your lot.
That's all you get. What if we like put another coin inside of you? Would that help? I wasn't supposed to put a coin in you the first time. You were asleep. Thought it was like one of those little horse machines outside of the superstore. And you jump on it and you put the coin in it and you get like 5 minutes of hee-haw.
If I were to guess, I'd
Sorry,
say
Grandma.
the spirits are trying to tell us that whatever's in that bottle can put out the black flames here.
Cool.
And if we're to find the liquid, we'll need to find the man who's got it. Have
There's
you
some
any
liquid
idea
in the
who we
bottle.
might be?
Yes.
What's that? You've got the bottle we need from that fella already?
Yeah.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
Sorry, love. I can't hear you. You're so small.
Hurry up then. Chuck whatever's in it on these flames and let's see if it doesn't
I
put
thought we
the
got like a
blessed
red
things
fragment
out.
or a red piece. Okay. Surely nothing bad will happen, right, Shirley? And call me Shirley. Sprinkles the holy water bottle onto the ball of black flame. Do it! Do it! This is from the Rainbow Cove we got from an old grubby fella. Da-da-da-da. And just like that, bang, and the day is gone.
That's the stuff.
Lovely.
Well, would you look
Silly
at that?
bang.
It's gone.
Silly Black's new clip bang.
Hey,
You.
thank crikey for that. If you lot hadn't stuck around till the bitter end, we'd have been in a right pickle.
Yeah.
Looks like me
Now,
vision
for my
won't be
reward,
coming true
I'll take
after
the lady
all.
in the red dress. I'll take her on a date.
Must
Don't make it
apologise
weird.
for doubting you, Pamela.
Yeah, how dare you
Same
doubt
goes
her.
for you lot.
She was gonna
Holding
fasten you a
wrongs
lovely
from the
new
off.
wig. Now you'll get nothing. You have to live with the George Costanza cut forever.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. The gaffer admitting he were mistaken. Not even I saw that one coming.
There's not a doubt in my mind that you lot have saved us from a real disaster.
Right.
I just wish I could offer you more than me thanks.
You could. That lady over there. No, I'm sorry.
Well, there is one thing we could use your help with, actually. Do you think you could do something about that big rock
I
outside
love that
the
the thing
village?
that they're going to help us with is to get back, but we came here in the first place.
As long as it's there, well, we're in a bit of hot water.
Is that all? Consider it done.
Consider
In
it
fact,
done. Thank you.
Right, everyone, that's quite enough excitement for 1 year. I
Oh.
hereby declare the ritual
What happened to
over.
the ritual where we set ourselves on fire naked and run? No?
Now, let's
It's
get
too
back
late
to
for that one?
Armadale. Put the kettle on.
Put
It's
kettle
for a
on, love.
brew.
Now, see, you know he's only doing an accent. If that was really someone from the north, they wouldn't pronounce half of those words. It would just be, put kettle on, love. You know, and then leave half the H's, the T's, the R's. That's the Queen's English right there.
Of course, there'll
you
be
can
plenty
barely
to go
understand
around.
it, you're
We
probably
can't
saying
have
it
the
right.
heroes who saved our village missing out on a nice strong brew now, can we?
Yeah, nice strong brew and a chip butty.
That's
Oh,
why
fuck
I'm
yeah.
making you our guests.
I'm that kind of guy. In Ireland, for some reason, people would sit there with a plain bit of spuds, a cold piece of gammon ham, and a pint of milk, and that'll be their dinner. Now, I don't understand that either. That's the West. I don't know what that is, but it's built some brick walls and it's built some brick men. I'll tell you that much. What does it make? Imagine that: plain spuds, as dry as a camel's arse, and some gammon ham that you could literally tie a rope out of. No, don't throw it in there. No. Is it okay? Oh my God, girl! I was about to drop kick Murphy. Having successfully completed the Return of the Fire Ritual. So you can see this is like a chapter in a book, or almost like one of those fun like kids stories when you were growing up, or even an episode, as I said, like a Postman Pat. I don't remember this one though. When is he going to deliver me letters? I'm fucking dying here. I love Postman Pat and his black and white cat. The black and white cat only meowed and stayed in the passenger princess side and all that, but it had so much sass for a little black and white cat.
Thanks.
Great. It knew more than anything and reported back to the mayor all the wrongdoings in that town. Have a night. Don't worry. I don't know, I could be thanking you for saving the village or celebration after. Any road. Any road. There's a great one. Any road. Happy to pass on the news the rock. I'm worried about taking care of it. And lastly, I want to say ta for all the help. Oh, look at that. Say ta. So they clearly consult someone so they know what they're doing. But some of the voice actors are probably just chilling. That's say thank you, but they say ta. Ta very much. They also say ta-ta for bye-bye, and then say ta-ta to a child to give you an object. It's like, give me that. Thank goodness now we can finally go home. Never a dull moment. I like this. This kind of works out really well for streaming, because I can just kind of... I could probably do 2 of the stories at once if I wasn't dilly-dally and I was answering some texts and stuff. And a good night's rest. Give us a village, oh, you a lot, you know. I don't know if you can ever go back to these villages as they are. What happens is, yeah, she's going to give me that. But when we return, time travel kind of happens, and the island ends up like popping up right beside us. But it's also been in massive. Why now? She should have been riding around on a crystal ball. It ends up like traveling to modern times. You get me? So you can visit the island, and all the people have grown up, or something. It's an interesting idea. I like it. It's very different. You can tell how experimental this game was in 2001. I do think that this came first, and Final Fantasy came along. Final Fantasy did outpace it, there's no doubt about it. It was far more stylized, but in keeping things the way they were, Dragon Quest has maintained that level of quality, and I do think it hits home with the nostalgia a lot better. Whereas Final Fantasy, as it lives and breathes right now, is barely recognizable and has had so many failings. But you know, I still love the series. But thanks to us. Alright, Mr. Prince.
Still, much as I love being a
Thanks
hero,
for the Jet 2 lizard.
Right now,
I want to find that girl.
in whether any more
Smack her in the
islands
face
have
for the
appeared.
Jet 2. Didn't they put her on a radio show? It was like, nothing beats a Jet 2. I'm talking about the girl singing the song in the background. Jess, whatever her name is.
If they have, someone at the castle is sure to know about it.
Did you know Postman Pat was the mastermind behind the whole post office scandal? Ooh. So that's what that was. What was he doing? One of the early retirements, he was stealing people's packages, and he realised when his house was just full of women's underpants. He's like, this didn't work out. I'm going to sell these down in the EastEnders market. Alright. Now we should pop over to the castle. I don't want to. So look, you can see we'll probably do one of the green and one of the blue. There's one missing in the green. And these ones in the back are probably like bigger, wider areas. But there must be more to than these tablets, because this game is huge, you know. I think they do it the same as all the other goddamn Dragon Quest games. For better, for richer, for poor. Where you do all this, and that's considered Act 1. Now, normally that would just be finishing the game, any other game. And Act 2 is like, do the whole thing again, but you're catching up with everything you know. And then Act 3 post-game is usually like, do it all again. A little bit different. I can get extremely pedantic, I won't lie. I usually just get that first ending and I'm happy. I rarely do the post-game on stream. I know that might be cruel. I'll see if it's very important. I will. It really gets a bit up in your arse. If it's just all leading to, you know, a dragon temple or a super boss, it's like, fine, I guess I could try it, but trust me, you won't have fun. Dragon Quest XI got, I think it really told that line to the point of like, why did you do that?
Oh,
Warm welcome to Escort. By the time... Your Highness, you should be wandering around town, Sammys. By the time I got to the Act 3 of Dragon Quest XI, it was the same thing, same towns, everything. It's just a little bit hadn't improved, and I'm like, you guys are wasting my time now. That's a big no-no in my eyes. Jess Glynn, there we go. All I know about that girl is she had a huge chip on her shoulder because she was like, I went to the same musical academy as Adele and Amy Winehouse and all this. And then she didn't, at the time, didn't have the success that they have. Now, I would argue she still doesn't have the success that they have, but she did fairly well for herself. And getting, as much as it's a joke, getting something like that, a meme song, can be huge. Look at fucking Kesha and TikTok. You know that song? Now she has to like change the lyrics, but people don't change things. And, yeah, I mean, that's why they named that fucking app after that song. People are like, no, they didn't. I'm like, yeah, well, what do you think? It's a Chinese app. Do you think they have the word TikTok in Chinese? Probably not. Honestly, don't they use, it's called Billy Boon or something? They have their own social media over there. I don't know what's going on with it now, right? Is it banned in America? I know it's kind of dying, though. I've heard about that between the ad revenue and everything else. King Donald, yeah. It's literally Donald, so Donald. Maribel, make it back safe. Oh yeah, I remember this, so we couldn't go into this frickin' meeting. Nice. So this is Maribel's father. This guy on the left, that up quite similar. He's our father. My lad, Pollock. They were stuck in a meeting for so long, and we managed to fast travel, time travel, save a village or two, and then come back. And here's Dermot the Hermit. Our intrepid adventurers have returned fast. I've told the King Donald all about what you've been up to. Told everyone in the gathering. I'm a nosy bastard. Now it's your turn to talk. Another island's going to appear, isn't it? Come on. Do they know what's going on? They just don't know. We'll talk to the Queen. She's the one with brains. What's the princess? Where's the Queen? She's dead. Buried up back. Oh, it is. Oh, it's home safe and sound. Daddy told me all about your adventure. It sounds so dangerous. Oh, sorry, you don't need me to tell you this. Anyway, Daddy's waiting for you. Better go to him. I don't know why they forced the list there, but they did. Alright, go talk to me. King Donald Sutherland.
Welcome home, my boy.
Hello, Father.
You and your intrepid...
Where's my allowance? I got some bitches to pay for.
Our learned friend here has told me all about your recent activities.
Learned. Sure. Dermot the Learned Hermit. Alright, that's probably what they're going for.
In any case, if what he tells us is true, it would appear that this world once contained a great number.
Yeah, you can like sail around in the sea, there's just no islands yet.
At some point,
now we'll have two. No, they are only download TikTok to get a couple of Cape codes. Oh, really? Did it work?
Now, your actions are bringing them back.
I see people do that with Warcraft. World of Warcraft now, there's some big event on, they're like, just join the fucking stream, I need to get some points, man. Get some
I am led to believe, in fact, that a new island may even have appeared as a result of your latest excursion.
Are you happy? Are we allowed to do this?
I must admit, I'm skeptical of these claims, which is why I have dispatched a party to investigate. If they confirm the presence of another new island,
here they come.
Then I suppose I will have no choice but to believe Dermot's explanation. And to believe you too.
Thank you.
We should be receiving a report back from them any moment. At which
the
point
accountant installed the app. Damn. They're like, not today. Spy app.
I bring a message, Your Majesty, from the party sent to investigate the new island.
Yeah? What is it? Dear King, I miss you, hee hee. What the hell kind of message is this?
We have confirmed the presence of a new landmass. A volcanic island some distance to the
north
of the one which appeared the other day.
Thank you.
That's King Donald sounded the talking dog from the second Garfield movie.
Yes.
Talking dog. That's so random. From the second Garfield movie, not from the first. So the same actor.
That settles it, I suppose. I must bow
Bill Murray in that
wisdom, old friend.
Did you hear the story about Bill Murray in those? It's the new Garfield movie, is it? Thought maybe he meant the Bill Murray ones. Anyway, he wasn't supposed to do the voice of Garfield. He like lost the bet. But I mean, he's probably still paid a couple of million though. That's the Ask any of these actors, they're like, voice acting is the paying gig.
Deepest apologies.
You just pull up to the sound booth in next to nothing. The old tracksuit, just record a couple of lines and get paid a couple of $100,000 per hour.
Now, Kiefer, if not for the efforts of you and your friends, this truth would have evaded us. You have done our realm a great service.
Ah, stop it. Now, about that reward money. We gotta do the bling bling for our beautiful ship.
I cannot allow you to continue to put yourself at risk so recklessly. Young man, your adventuring days are over.
Damn. Just like that. You're grounded.
Your Majesty, this isn't what you promised.
My son, you must understand. You are the future king of Estard. You must leave the task of restoring the lost islands to others and focus on your royal duties.
Yeah, royal duties, like learning how to put your pinky up when you're drinking a cup of tea, and how to get your son's beautiful, caring wife killed in a Paris tunnel. I mean, what?
Adventures.
What was that last?
You had us worried sick, young lady. To think if anything had happened to you, I would have...
No.
Well, I don't know what I would have done.
You done fuck all, really. Go back to eating all the pies. Who ate all the pies?
That's enough of that.
Did.
It's home with you.
Oh, everyone's grounded. Game over.
Right, I'm coming. Don't need to drag me.
What about us? Hi,
My
Papa.
lad,
Is he not worried about
no
having like
idea how happy
a
it
10
makes
or
me
11-year-old
to
kid
hear
is
tales of your
abused?
bravery? But there's no point having guts if you don't know when to call it a day.
Right.
Let's make a quiet exit.
No. You're the future king of... Right. Oh, you said Esther. You're the future king of Regards. Yes, you'll hold over the lands of Regards everywhere. Regarding the Regard. Jesus Christ. Damn, that'd be hell of a Dragon Quest right there. The Dario Malarkey.
Anyway, I'm not
Malarkey's such a good word. We have to save that word.
Donald or Mermaid and tell you that
Mermaid?
you can't be going off
Who are you?
adventuring. But on the other hand, there's nothing daring or heroic about running off without a by your leave and making folks worry about you. So I'll ask you straight, lad. Do you mean to go off adventuring again anytime soon?
Yes. You can't stop me.
Are you absolutely determined? Even if it means you have to do it all on your own without any of your little friends to help you.
Your little friends. Yes. Can't stop me.
Well, in that case, I won't stand in your way. You're a young
Who
man
wears
now.
the trousers in that relationship? The mom or the dad?
Want to be spreading your
Yay.
wings, trying new things.
And who settled for who, you know? Who's out of whose league? You know? Like the mom, she's gotten on a bit, God bless her, look at her. But she could have been a sweet little thing before, you know? You don't know. Now she's like Butterball Princess. And the dad over here is like, ooh. He's like definitely on the roids. He is a fisherman, and they definitely have to be fit. But like this guy's, he's riding out, man.
Just don't do anything stupid.
It's all the fish.
There's nothing brave about sticking around to take a beating.
You didn't think I was going to say it, did you? No, I find that funny. It does sound like it.
Late.
Probably meant to be like.
Be needing your sleep by the sounds of it.
What's that place in London? It's like
Good night,
it's called like Executor or something, Exor or something. Probably something like that. One of them. They're all named after somewhere, you know. All right, thanks, Dad. Did you say R? R. R. Nice. See, I'm just pissed off. Please let me go, Dad. Please, I'm telling you. Look at me. Right, okay. If I'm allowed to go and venture on my own, just say R. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad. How about you? What are you guys doing under the table? Like, seriously, is that what Mom's saying? I think we should go to bed. Them two are about to make another baby. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can we have a look? No, no. Okay, you guys stick to yourself. You on the other side of the table. Arr. Sounds like a goddamn dog in heat. Alright, turn in for the night. Nice. Quote number 527. Oh my fucking granny. Ooh la la. Granny said she wouldn't piss on you if you're on fire. She meant it. Mm-hmm. It's true. She only does that if she's paid enough. Right? Can you imagine all these like OF women and like there'll be grannies one day? What the fuck? Grandma had a coochie out. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Yes, she did. You're up morning, dear. Father be out by sea by now. He wasn't quite himself in the morning. You know, it's not easy being a parent when your little treasure's always off on adventures. It's because he's lazy. He's saving the world. He's saving some fish for later. Oh, here we go. It's Maribel. What up, girl?
Finally. What time do you call this? I thought you were going to
Time to leave me alone. I don't want to see you no more.
Well,
You're clingy. I got two side bitches waiting for me. I don't need you.
Okay. Anyway, I bet you're thinking of going off adventuring on your own now that we're not allowed to come, aren't you?
Blah. How's your marbles?
Well, there's no way I'm letting you have all the fun.
Oh.
I've spoken to my father, and he's agreed to let me come with you.
No, no, please, anything. Maribel joins. No, can I go talk to your father? Must be something. Can we just like put her in a barrel and let her just like there's so much music. Yeah, it's not that serious. She was already part of it.
Now, in that meeting yesterday, they said something about a volcanic island way off to the north, didn't they? Well then, I think that should be our next port of call. Let's get going, shall we?
But with you? Seems like we're in the future.
I nearly
can't
forgot.
follow us. Oh, here we go.
I wanted to talk to you about Kiefer.
What happened?
I think we just have
Is
to
he
accept
dead?
he can't come with us.
No.
It'll be hard with just the two of us, but I'm sure we can manage.
Yeah, I'll be fine. You're okay. No spells. Can we bring this cat with us? He'll keep us safe. No? It's okay. You're a good little Kelly. Can we bring this cat with us? That other one doesn't want to come. So you can blend in with the same. You're a good little Kelly. I like you, Kelly. Keep doing this over and over. Nice. Yeah, it's no point going to the castle right now. The boat's just sit. Alright, okay. I must forget. I want us to go to the cave. Fine. These kind of villages crack me up. It's like tree houses. It's so Pokemon. Are we able to even man the ship with just two of us? Hoist the sails. I said hoist, woman. I'm hoisting? Who the fuck are you talking to? I'm over here,
Let's get
right?
this thing moved, shall we?
I don't think the two of us can do this together.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh! That was the rock, I swear. I loosened something. I fucking fired it.
It's no good.
Yep.
We're never going to move it on our own.
Only through the power of friendship.
What are we going to do? You better come up with something clever and fast.
Why do you keep putting the rock back that way? Hide it with some bushes or something.
Hold on.
Okay. Some bushes of love. A lever. What's in a lever? You need like a crowbar or something, man. Try and angle it. Oh, he's coming back. There he is.
Looks like I made it just in the nick of time.
So I couldn't get rid of you.
Sorry I'm late, you two. Right, let's get going, shall we?
You've snuck out of the castle again, haven't you?
Hang on. How did you get here? I thought they'd all but locked you up in the castle.
Oh, you know I'm no stranger to sneaking out. I did try talking some sense into dear old Dad, but
Dear old Dad. I couldn't get rid of these guys if I tried. I like a bad smell and some dookie on your foot, you know what I mean? Dookie foot. Try changing the bowl. Right?
Down I dove, right into the open sea.
Chip away and sculpt something out of the rock. Like, make yourself useful.
What? You jumped off an actual cliff into the ocean? Do you have a death wish?
Maybe.
Well, there I was, doing my best to make it back to shore when along comes this fella to save my neck. What a stroke of luck.
Who?
That was no stroke of luck, Prince
Oh
Kiefer.
no, it was his dad. Uh-oh, you've been caught. Here he comes.
I knew you'd stop at nothing to get your way, so I hung back and waited to see what you'd try.
Mr. Pollock?
Mr. Pollock is a right bollock. Come on, Dad.
I won't lie. I set out today to stop you three from risking your lives in the name of adventure.
You're just lying to his mom, to your wife, about going fishing? What else you been doing, huh? You going over to the Greek baths?
It seems
I knew it.
love it in me.
No. Come on.
As far as sea dogs go, I'm as salty as they come.
I'm salty sea
I've been
dog.
hauling fish up from the open ocean since I was your age.
Oh, he knows
Which
adventure.
is why I've always hoped that somewhere out there, among the distant waves, there were other places, other lands to be discovered.
It's true.
Thanks to you three, my dreams come true. That's your doing, and no one can say different. And having done that for me,
I want to
how
know,
can
can
I
the
stand
other
in
islands
your
know
way?
about this island, you know?
So, just
Y'all think
let
they're
me
just
ask
stranded?
you one thing. Are you truly ready for what lies ahead?
Yes.
You're forging into the unknown. Nobody knows what dangers you might face. Knowing that, are you prepared to keep
You
going?
bet your Pollock I am.
Of course we're prepared.
So is he technically
I
called
can
Seven
hardly
Pollock?
stop now that I've found my calling, can I? I don't care what it is we'll have to face. We'll pull through no matter what.
Immediately dies.
Well, I don't know about
Not
finding
again.
my calling, but
Yeah,
I know
Maribel.
I'd regret
I think
missing
your
out
mom
on the
is
fun
calling. That's
far
your
more
calling.
than any bother we might
Can
get
head home.
ourselves into. Honestly, I'd rather die.
Yeah, it's just such a Hermione.
And you, son?
Oh, that's what I was made
No
to do.
point in asking, eh? No, you've never backed down once you've set your mind to something.
No.
All right.
So sweet.
I can see
You're
you
not
all
crying,
mean
you are.
business. Just leave the rest to me.
It's gonna
Prince
explain to
Kiefer,
everyone.
Young Maribel, me lad.
Me lad.
May the wind be at your backs.
Oh.
My dreams, no. The whole
They make it sound as if we're
world's
never coming
dreams
back
are
here, which we
resting on
probably
your
are.
shoulders.
Let's do it. Thanks, Dad. Oh, at least we're getting the okay this time. No more sneaking around. Da-da-da-da. Oh, fuck yeah. Now we're just gonna stand here staring at each other while the music finishes. Oh, yeah. Don't break eye contact. Don't do it. Alright. Back together. I don't think we've been apart for like 5 minutes in the game. All World's Dreams and our show was a bit of full on for a minute there, but after all that Pollock said to us, there's no turning back now. 7, Maribel? Our grand adventure starts this very moment. Yeah, no, we're not gonna leave. Let's see what Maribel has to. You shut your mouth right now, Prince Twit. That's such a better name. There's only one reason I want to leave you behind, because you're an idiot. So, I bet you could search the whole wide world and not turn up anyone as stupidly willful. I think maybe she fancies him, maybe. Oh, you guys better stop, please. I ain't turned wheel to nobody. But there's a chick later on in the game. That's what I'm here for. Let me be dealing with these little kiddos. Dude, I want to find the little guy riding around on the wolf, man. He seems fun. Not a goofball. I love the wild characters. The wild card characters in Dragon Quest. He's so goofy. There's this. I can't remember what his name now. He's a governor in 8, and he wears this kind of like shell for a head, and he's just such a bloke, you know. He's just a proper bloke. He cracks me up. Oh boy. And then there's also Jessica. Yeah, I love Little Jessica. Alright, this is the only part of the game where they put like random encounters on, which is so random. Ironically. See? You had to. Could you not just put a few fish floating around? Fuck's sake. I know it's a big world, but we were that close to getting rid of random encounters. Scooby-Doo-ba-doo. Scooby-Doo. He's all fighting her. She don't deserve it, mate. She don't deserve it. Yeah, that little cute little demo dress is so much nicer than them. It's actually distracting how annoying the other one.
All in a day's work.
Now she kind of fits in, you know, you get the green, red, and yellow. All in a day's work almost dies. Which is it? Alright, so this is the other island we were at. Yaman Valley Malloy. There's so many great quality of life features in this game. I'm assuming they didn't have them in the original. But when you're on your map, there's several layers to the map, which is nice. So it's per island, per world kind of thing. And then, just to add even a little bit of spice on the meatball, you can fast travel to different points of each island whenever the hell you want. Like, even me just going on the boat here, I'm only doing it for the story. You have to. You don't think so? Try to move it 49 times. Yeah, change. That's where you're getting with changing the boards. Not that song. Anything but that song.
How's about that?
How's about that? I can't stare at the giant head. The giant head. Let's have a look at our map, shall we? There's Ballymenoy. And then you have a home map where you don't have it right now. Board the ship. Early ship. Rainbow Mines. They zoom is basically fast travel. Pretty cool. You can see this? It's pretty far away actually, isn't it? Nice. Then you can zoom out even more, like it's huge. How did they do that before? There's a way I was able to like layer on the map. I don't know. But you can just go through it like this too, see? Pretty nice. Love when they do shite like that. Can you see it off in the distance? No. Can't disembark from here. Why I oughta. Thought I could skip a bit there. Skip the middle. We'll definitely have a battle or two before we get there. Come on! Yeah. I think there was a spell later on in all these games, like Safe Passage, when it stopped the random encounters. Doubt they'd have it in this one. It's just for the sea. I'll show you that. So raising our single party member. Okay. Yeah, he really is like the. Oh, that's really cool. He's basically the buffing character, huh? That's right, clutch. Get rid.
Didn't stand a chance.
Barracuda. Come on, get there. And you basically haven't really discovered it yet because they're a bit stupid, I think. But every time you come here, everything's going to be safe now. But the time travel happens. That's Vermont, there's no mistaking it. I wonder how the villages faring these days. There's huge time travel. So we're not just going to a little tablet. Might not even find any people. Hey up on your travels, are you? Yeah, they're definitely from Yorkshire. Hey up. Hey up. Up to the village Emberdale. I thought bats are after get yourself down in the middle of the village. Oh, they turned the well into that. That's pretty cool. Tourist area. Well, then you have been to Burma. The volcano. Yes, I have. Aren't you gutsy? Hello. Smell of shite coming from me. What's that, right? I like a bat as much as a nice person. I'm supposed to do my laundry. You didn't put your laundry down here, have you? What in the name of Christ? Look at me. Alright, well, do your work and make me beautiful. You got more water than that, look. That's the stuff the weight's lifting off my shoulders. Oh, I'm only 24 years old. Are you daft? I'll tell you when you would take your shoes off before you came in here. I wasn't trying to get in. Oh, what does that noise? Please stop making that noise. Who's doing that? Oh, I think it's this guy here. Oh, he's still all your shit. What are you guys doing? Well, here I am, the spa that said to heal all afflictions. I hope I can do something about the raspy voice of mine. Use my pipes back to full power, so we probably have to use this for. Look at this guy fully in there. I'll tell thee. Oh my god. Is that like from Bow Selector or something? Do you remember that? I'll tell thee. A good soak after working your socks off all day. Jesus. Remember that? Which one was it? Was it the Michael Jackson guy? I'll tell thee. Or was it the Craig David? Hey, David. Jeez, he must have been a northern lad, was he? I'll tell thee. I never heard that. I haven't been to Yorkshire or whatever. I'll tell thee. Word with the gaffer, he's upstairs. Won't be the same guy, will it? Maybe it's not all time travel. Just hope that's not what they're planning. No, it is him. He's all grown up. Growing out more like. He is crazy. He looks like Mr. Satan.
Ah.
Hey up, tourist. Well, welcome to Emberdale. I take it you like our little village. You don't remember us? You might be the dude's son. That's what I have to hear. As long as you're happy, we're happy. That's our motto. You need so kind, tell all your friends and relations to visit and be happy. I'll put our village on the map. It didn't show it this time, but the first village actually rose up out of the ocean. I don't know how people weren't drowned and killed and drowned. I don't know. You drowned before you killed, or you killed before you drowned? And many tourists. Nice. We already have the other piece, so we can technically go there, but I think it's more just checking in. Doing all the bustle about in the middle of the village. Building a spa attracting tourists. I prefer that when we're all quiet folk, just get on with the worship and the fire spirit. I was there. Nice. Fire burn in the middle of the day. So understand what's going on, yeah. Fire spirit. We won't have to fight him again, I don't think. Maybe we just need to go through the dungeon again. You know, it's gonna be oh yeah, we should look for herself. I don't know, she'll be long dead, I think. I know he sells armor as well. Oh, she's still there. That bitch don't die. Welcome. Mistress of Mystery herself, Andorra, Madame Pamela's assistant. How old is this biddy? Nothing else is dead and moved on. There's the other piece we need. Now we can go to the next place. Doodle-doo-doo. I wonder if some of these optional. Let's go talk to her. Does she remember us? Oh, customers are in you come. In case you didn't know, I'm Pamela, the fortune teller. She doesn't remember us. What are you looking at me that for? Something strange about my name? No. I suppose it is strange. Not really my name at all. It's a name we give to folk in our family. Oh, there it is. They're all called Pamela. Pamela. Once upon a time, it used to be one disaster after another. That's until my ancestor, the first Pamela, put a stop to it all. Yeah, she didn't have any help from anything. Also made right good medicine, the first Pamela. That's someone I don't have a clue about. On your road, we've come to have our fortune told. Can't really do the accent. Hang on, what's going on here? I can't see out. I'm sensing something that's coming from you. She's got a strange power. Like as not, she's been getting the way of my fortune teller. Wait, that's your what? Now then, me fee, tell you what, I'll give you a special one-time discount. 5 gold coins. Alright, we gotta hand over 5. So she's a very crappy version of her great-great-grandma. I just wish the party would make sense of more. Take the tablet fragments. Okay. So yeah, it didn't actually like make it go ooh and ah. It's kind of like okay. Let's see, can we go up to Bournemouth real quick? I know you can go around the village. Make sure everyone's tip-top shape. What I have noticed is the shops will then update, so that one probably has a whole lot of stuff. Alright, yeah, didn't know your fire spirit is supposed to live in this mountain. Not that I give 2 hoots about all that mumble-jumble. It used to be a country. They used to be a country. Now they don't care. There's probably not even monsters in here. Is it all caved in? Probably can't even go in, huh? Ah, maybe. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Boosh. That one just takes you back out. Right? Or is it to bring you to the end of the dungeon? So let's do that. Stop fading out to white. Oh, this one actually brings you back to the Shrine of Mysteries. Oh. We have to come back later. No. Can you ever open this one? Cracky. Oh yeah. I'll bring you somewhere else. So bring us back. This is what we need to do. Oh, see how we did that? We have a red piece as well, do we? We do. No blues yet. No blues. Maybe if you get an area done and you have one of these, they're not like special tiles for an island or something. It's cool. It kind of reminds me of Wind Waker, but it's a good few years before Wind Waker. It would have come out 3 or 4 years beforehand. I'll go to search for the stone tablets. My role as caretaker is to help guide you in new worlds, yes. Which means if you're struggling to find some stone tablets, it's incumbent on me to point you in the right direction. Ho-ho! If you can't find any fragments, shut the fuck. Oh, I didn't get tablet list. Uh-oh. Should have checked the map. If there's one uncovered nearby. Get some help in locating? Sure, go on. In fact, if this is closer, I'll tell you where to look. Try looking in the Burment of the Present. That's all I can help muster. Oh, really? You boss. Which way do we come? This way? Let's have a look. At least we can fast travel there. That's really all it's about. Interesting way of doing the game for sure. Don't know if those black flames will lead to a bigger evil. It's definitely nice. Like I said, it's like reading a chapter of a book, which I like. It's kind of chill. different to the others. That's something I've noticed. Warrior training, do you get to fight monsters as well? Yeah. I just worry how much of this are they going to reuse, you know? Alright, let's fly through here, maybe at the bottom. Kind of redoing the level again. Listen, I still wanted to find that chest in between those other chests. Yeah, stone tablets are usually from a boss or from on the ground, as you can see. No point fighting anything. Got one thing we must do. Nice. There we go. Ah, cheers. Look. It's a grey one, is it? Those? Oh yeah, a grey one. Okay, cool. They only seem to need a few, right? Ooh. Bum, bum, bum. I don't know if you can use the zoom here. And you fucking can too. There used to be a separate spell you needed to get out. It was like a escape, not escape rope. So you could do that. That portal that takes us back. To actually get back there normally, you'd have to either use the boat or zoom to the Shrine of Mysteries, which is on that first island. This should show much easier. I'm thinking those are little special islands. There must be something. But they do like their teleportals, that's for sure. Nearly every Dragon Quest has had some little room or shrine full of them. They're very clever. Some of them are important. Now, the normal thing, the old ones especially, it was all based on a key system. This will tell you how goddamn, you know, easy and simple the concept was. So you had 3 keys, and you basically couldn't complete the game without getting all the keys. And it was like magic key, ultimate key, and it would open up chests and doors. And that was kind of about it, but it was all for the story. Once you got the keys, you can just complete the game. Right, boosh! Oh no, it's like a foot. Newly assembled tablet, travel to another world. Ooh. Okay, we'll do that next time we'll play. Yes, indeed. And we'll also be able to go here as well. Ooh. We'll see. I'm assuming these areas either lead to something special, a boss, or just, like, it's clear that there's 4 of them for a reason, you know? So we'll do that next time. Thank you for joining me, though. A little bit of Dragon Quest VII. We'll play some more of this. Nice, chill, wind down ones. It's nice to get back to it when I have so many, you know. Tomorrow, a little High on Life, too. We'll see where we'll take it from there. You guys have a lovely night. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate you. And I'll see you soon, okay? Bye-bye.